sports betting partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hear that? That's the sound of traffic when I used to go to the pharmacy multiple times a month to pick up my prescriptions. Such a waste of time. Hear that? That's my grandkids playing in the backyard. Since I joined Discount Drug Mart's Sync Your Meds program, I have so much more time for them. Drug Mart's pharmacists make sure all my prescriptions are in stock and ready on the same day each month, so I can pick them all up with just one trip.
Grandpa!
Who wants a cookie? Discount Drug Mart saves me the runaround.
Mr. Hero's saucing things up with their new Hero Nuggets. Sauced and tossed with your choice of garlic parmesan, teriyaki, Kentucky bourbon, citrus chipotle, or barbecue. They're perfect for a side, snack, or meal. You get the feel. Mr. Hero's new sauced and tossed Hero Nuggets. Available as a 5 or 10 piece. Order in store or online at MrHero.com.
I crave the hero.
We're about 20 minutes away from the start of tonight's Game 2 between the Cavs and the Pacers. The Cavs are going to be without Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, and DeAndre Hunter in tonight's game, as they're just unable to go. It'll be Donovan Mitchell, Ty Jerome, Max Strus, Jarrett Allen, Dean Wade in the starting lineup tonight for head coach Kenny Atkinson. Now, around the NBA we go. Later tonight, Golden State and Minnesota will play Game 1 of that series in Minneapolis. If you missed it last night, the Knicks shocked the Celtics, rallying from 20 down and won in overtime 108-105. And Denver shocked Oklahoma City 121-119. The Nuggets won, so they go up 1-0. So it's kind of interesting. In all the Game 1s of this round, the home team has lost. Minnesota will try to break that trend tonight. Now, the Cavs, of course, looking to bounce back shorthanded. But one of the things Donovan Mitchell believe that he believes it's working in their favor is that throughout the year, Coach Atkinson has used different lineups.
I want to give Kenny his credit for obviously winning Coach of the Year. Like, he got that award because he, took our team. Obviously we were 48 win team. But like, for us to change styles, I want to say drastically, and then also to be able to disperse it through different people every night, you know what I mean? And tonight's going to be somebody different. Tomorrow, next game will be somebody different. Like, it's so unpredictable every night, and I think that's what makes our group special.
And as far as dealing with the Pacers, Donovan says the Cavs have figured out a few things after that rough beginning.
I think obviously going through again the feel for it is obviously good. And, like I said, they're unique. They're the only team that really runs like that in the playoffs. So for us, just kind of, like I said, hammering down on our principles. Not so much just trying to adjust to what they do. But like I said, I always give the team credit, for coming in and sticking to what they do and doing it at a high level, and we'll be ready for it.
Well, the Cavaliers and Pacers getting closer to Game 2. You're locked into the Huntington Tip-Off Show. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Big news, Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit card or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Arena, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I order the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hi, it's Bill Wills with Rich Claybon of the Claybon Auto Stores. Rich, Ford assembles more vehicles and employs more hourly workers in the U.S. than any other automaker.
Bill, Ford is America's automaker.
Wow, it really is about the people, right?
Ford's heritage dates back to over 120 years, Claybon's over 50 years. The foundation of both, people who are proud to build, sell, and service Ford vehicles and keep America running.
Now that's commitment. Claybon, Ford Lincoln, Route 59, Kent.
Are you ready for the all-new Hot Wheels Monster
monster trucks live glow and fire? Come watch your favorite Hot Wheels monster trucks fly, crash, and smash with all new stunts. Featuring Skelosaurus, 5-Alarm, Tiger Shark, Bigfoot, and more. Thrilling freestyle motocross and the fire-breathing robot, Arctic Gun. Meet the Hot Wheels monster trucks up close at the pre-show party. Special kids ticket prices starting at just $10. Coming September 6th to Rocket Arena in Cleveland. Get tickets now at SeatGeek.com.
Cavs and Pacers on the floor getting ready for Game 2 here at Rocket Arena. Game 3 will be in Indiana. Friday night is a 7:30 tip. Well, the Cavs, with all their injuries and players who are out, just checking what the odds makers are saying. Well, about an hour ago, they were 7.5-point favorites. Now they are 5.5-point favorites. But, hey, they're still favored. So look at it that way from the Cavs dealing with all these injuries. Now, we look at tonight's keys to the game brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Yeah, they need Donovan Mitchell to lead the way, but others need to be involved. He just can't do it alone. And the Cavs need to play the way they've played really throughout the season, move the ball, and get the best shot. Well, that does it for tonight's Huntington Tip-Off Show. I'll be back at the half for the McDonald's halftime report. I'll hear from Brad Sellers. He'll join me then. Of course, Brad joins me following the game of the Cavs postgame show, where we hear from Coach Kenny, Donovan and company, and you as well via the text line. The Cavs Pacers Game 2 about to begin. All of the action is straight ahead on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Mr. Hero's ringing in their 60th birthday with a celebration you can't afford to miss. Right now, get any waffle doodle for only $4.25. Choose from the classic chicken and bacon, the BLTE, made with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and a home-style egg, or the Nashville Hot, if you can handle the heat, all made with authentic Belgian waffles. That's any waffle doodle for just $4.25. Available at participating locations.
Waffle doodle this, waffle doodle that. Want some good food, a waffle doodle where it's at.
Bet on all the action with the Caesars Sportsbook app. Every bet you place turns into more earnings with Caesars Rewards. Get incredible perks like dining, show tickets, and hotel stays. You can also use your reward credits to bet. Download the app, place your wagers, and start earning more right now. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Caesars Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Protecting yourself, your loved ones, and your community is more important than ever. And with immunizations at Discount Drug Mart, they're as quick and easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Fill out a short, simple form. You can even do it online. Step 2. Stop in and see your friendly pharmacist at your neighborhood Drug Mart pharmacy for flu, shingles, and many other vaccines. You can be in and out quickly and safely. Step 3. You're out the door and heading back home. Simple as that. Discount Drug Mart is your immunization destination.
Hey Cavs fans, when it comes to your health and well-being, Medical Mutual is your hometown health insurer. We offer Ohioans high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus, dental, vision, life and disability, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual Medicare and employer plans, visit medmutual.com. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Let them know, babe. Let them know.
Garland around Allen. Garland into the lane. Floats. Automatic. Strus, right wing three. Got in.
I like it, Strus.
Allen with a steal to the other end. Pow! With arms like snakes.
What did you say?
New Cavaliers playoff basketball along the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Tonight, it's Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals as the Cavaliers play host to the Indiana Pacers. Pacers took Game 1, 121-112 here at Rocket Arena on Sunday night. And so Indiana with a 1-0 lead, and they have also seized home court advantage in this best-of-7 series. Cavaliers coming into the ball game tonight shorthanded, and that's where we will start with my great friend, broadcast partner, Cavs legend, and certainly one of the, if not the premier radio color commentators in the NBA in Jim Jones. Cavs going without Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, DeAndre Hunter. Jim, first of all, just aside from the X's and O's, yes, mentally, how does that impact a basketball team when you go into a Game 2?
Well, teams, through the course of a season, you lose key players, but they're never out that long. and they don't have the importance that a playoff game has. So there's a little apprehension as far as do we have enough. But that is all dispelled by your coach, because the main thing that's kept this team afloat has been their depth, Tim. Now those bench players are going to get a chance to add minutes. And they know the system, but they're going to have a chance to go out there and score, a chance to defend, and they're ready for it because, like I said, our bench has always been a big part of what we do.
Well, you mentioned Kenny Atkinson. Congratulations to Kenny earlier today, or actually last night. Was named NBA Coach of the Year, received
well-deserved
his hardware today at Cleveland Clinic Court. So let's talk about what Kenny and the staff can now devise. So the X and O's aspect of it, Jim, just without DG, without Evans, normally starters, and now without DeAndre coming off the bench, the impact just from a sheer basketball standpoint.
They have to minimize the three-point shot. They shot 53%. They made 19 threes. That's what you have to minimize. And you know what that takes, Tim? That last rotation. Remember you used to tell me about the drive, kick, swing? That's what they use. They spread the floor in a 5-out, dribble, penetrate, you commit, they make another pass, you commit, and then they find the open man on the perimeter. We have to minimize it. How do you minimize that? You know it's coming. So you have to be on your horse just so you can close out on shots. And you can't let guys go freely down that lane without them feeling you.
So we see Dean Wade inserted into the starting lineup. Of course, we've talked about his defensive prowess throughout the year. He's an exceptional defender. And Ty Jerome now joins Donovan Mitchell in the backcourt. So Sam Merrill goes back to coming off the bench. How do you gauge that?
Well, they're two Bulldogs. They're in attack mode all the time, Tim, and that's an advantage. They have to be. Why? Because last they put pressure on our backcourt and they zoned anybody that was in the paint or near the paint. And the only way to break that is you have to attack it. You have to attack the man-to-man pressure and then look to make the right decisions.
Cavaliers gave up 36 points in the first quarter on Sunday night. I would think a good start for the Cavs is critical this evening.
That is the most important thing. I think that's why they ran out of gas in the fourth, Tim. Donovan got us there back in the game, but we didn't have enough to finish. So you have to be competitive in that first quarter. What is competitive? Be either down 5 or up 5.
There we go.
Hey sports fans, thank you for hanging out with us and chatting it up. We're thrilled to bring you the Playoff Pulse. Catch every single NHL and NBA playoff game right here while supporting an incredible cause, SickKids Hospital. Together, we can make a difference with every single view.
Holy Mackinac! Joe Bowen here, the voice of your Toronto Maple Leafs. Every moment you watch on Toronto Sports Insider helps SickKids Hospital. 100% of Leafs playoff stream revenue goes straight to their life-saving care, helping kids in our community and beyond. This is what Playoff Pulse is all about, bringing playoff excitement and making a lasting impact for those who need it most. So let's rally together and show sick kids we're in their corner.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Let's amplify our impact. Every like, share, and subscribe boost our donations to Sick Kids. Watch the games, get hyped, and spread the word to grow our Playoff Pulse community. Join us now.
Challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit LECOM.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Dear McDonald's, your breakfast menu? Fire. 10s across the board. I could be happy with anything, even though I ordered the same thing every time. Thanks for not judging me. I'll try something new next time. Maybe.
For a limited time, you can enjoy a savory sausage McMuffin with egg meal, including golden hash browns and a small hot coffee for just $5. Price and participation may vary.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Postseason dunks, threes, buzzer beaters. There's so much NBA happening. I gotta keep up.
Whoa, take it easy there. There's a better way to NBA. all playoffs long.
Wait, really?
With the NBA app, you get real-time stats and scores for every playoff matchup. Witness playoff drama as it unfolds.
Seriously?
Catch every bucket all in one place, all for free.
Where have you been all my life?
There's a better way to NBA. Download the app today. Available on the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
Let's play some Cavaliers playoff basketball. Tonight, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. And tonight's Cavs-Pacers matchup along the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse is being brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cavaliers. By Huntington, home of asterisk-free checking. More at huntington.com/yourmoney. By McDonald's, your change at McDonald's can help families with children who are ill. Just round up. And by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's a look at the Cleveland Clinic inactive roster report. Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Inactive tonight for Indiana is Isaiah Jackson, and not able to go tonight for the Cavaliers. We mentioned earlier Darius Garland, along with Evan Mobley and DeAndre Hunter. So with that, a look at our Huntington starting lineups brought to you by Huntington. For the Indiana Pacers under head coach Rick Carlisle, the backcourt, Tyrese Halliburton, fifth-year player out of Iowa State. The other guard for Indiana will be Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard, third-year player out of Gonzaga. Nembhard in the first game on Sunday night was terrific, 23 points along with 6 assists. At forward for Indiana, it'll be Aaron Nesmith. Nesmith, fifth-year player out of Vanderbilt, 6'6". In the playoffs, averaging 15.2 per game. And Sunday night, he was also outstanding with 17 points and 8 rebounds, including 4 of 6 from downtown. The other forward will be Pascal Siakam. Siakam, ninth year out of New Mexico State, three-time All-Star, 6'8", averaging over 20 points per game during the regular season, 19-plus in the playoffs. In the middle, for Indiana, the center will be Miles Turner. Turner, in his 10th year out of Texas, 6'11", averaging 15 points per game in the playoffs. Huntington starting lineup for the Cavs. We're going courtside, and Ahmad Crump.
Cleveland! It's time to let them know. It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Cleveland Cavaliers! First, we have the guards. He's from Virginia, number 2, Ty Jerome. The other guard from Louisville, number 45, Spider, Donovan Mitchell. Now we have the forward, first he's from DePaul, number 1, Max Strus. The other forward, he's from Kansas State, number 32, Dean Wade. The man in the middle, he's from Texas, number 31, Jared Allen. Your Cavaliers are led by the NBA Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson. It's the playoff.
With the Huntington starting lineups down on the floor as the Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers prepare to do battle here in Game 2 at Rocket Arena. Jim, let's talk about how the shorthanded Cavalier team can put together the effort tonight to even up this series at 1 game apiece. It's our Rocket built for success, presented by Rocket. Own the dream.
Tim, you got to hit them before they hit you. This game was closer than the score shows, Tim. It was a 1 to 2 possession game when the Cavs just couldn't close in the fourth quarter. But what I'm telling you now is I'm looking at a confident Pacer team, and you have to get past skill set. This game is all about will now. And the way you make them look at the game like that, you've got to hit them first, and you hit them first in that first quarter. You attack on the offense, you get your rotations in on defense, and you give them no open shots. Tim, half of their three-pointers were open shots. That last rotation never got there. You got to get there tonight, and you got to get there early.
Terrific insights from Jim Jones here in the Joe Tate Perch and our Rocket Built for Success presented by Rocket. Own the dream. You know, the Cavs joined Trusted Sec to support Greater Cleveland Food Bank's Harvest for Hunger campaign. $1 provides 3 meals. Visit Cavs.com/food drive to support the Cavs food drive and fight hunger. Cavaliers take the floor in their white uniforms, white shirts, white shorts with the wine letters and numbers trimmed into gold. Indiana comes out in their gold uniforms with the blue letters and numbers with the white trim.
Tim, one thing we should look for early, with Ty Jerome out there, is he going to be the point guard and Donovan be the 2? I like Donovan at the 2, Tim, because his catch and shoot is much improved, and I like the attack mode that Jerome can put on a game.
3 officials working tonight's ball game. Tony brothers, David Guthrie and Nick Bookert. Cavs will go right to left, tip controlled by Indiana. They're going left to right.
You could have stopped at Tony brothers.
Cavs going left, or Indiana going left to right. They've got first possession in the ball game. Siakam near the half-court line. Left side to Halliburton. Halliburton drives, and he's got a layup.
That's right, and there was a man in front of him. He's got to commit. You can't sit there and wait.
Well, here's Ty Jerome on the dribble. Bounce out front to Jared Allen. Allen at the three-point arc. Hands off to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell spinning in the lane. Put it up and good with the right hand.
Cavs scored 70 points, Tim, in the paint last game.
Mitchell ties the game at 2. Here's Miles Turner. One of the lane. Short jumper is good.
Put a hand up on defense. You never know.
4-2. Pacers with the early lead. Dean Wade on the handoff to Mitchell. Straight away 3-ball around the rim and out. Well, Donovan struggled from downtown on Sunday, and that one spun out on him. 4-2, Indiana. Here's Siakam left in the lane. Mitchell pokes it away. Donovan with the steal. Mitchell heads to the forecourt. Mitchell works his way down the lane, up off the glass, and it's spun out. Ball tipped out front. Allen got it, gave it to Jerome. Jerome bounced to Allen. Puts it up in the lane. No. Rebound grab by Miles Turner.
Tim, we're going to need Allen to come through with some points. He's got to be a scoring threat.
Siakam deals left side. Neesmith with a 3. Got it. Aaron Neesmith, he was 4 of 6 from downtown on Sunday. It's that one from the left side to make it 7-2, Indiana. Jerome comes around a Strus screen in the backcourt, and they'll call an offensive foul on Max Strus.
But, Tim, did you see the ball pressure that they're putting on our backcourt? Rather than dribble the ball up the floor, pass the ball up the floor.
7-2, Pacers have jumped out to the early lead. 10:21 to go first quarter. Over on the far side, it'll be Tyrese Halliburton who throws it in to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard, cross court right side, Neesmith, 3. That one missed. Rebound, Jared Allen for the Cavaliers.
And, Tim, that shot was contested.
Cavs down 5 as Mitchell brings it through the center circle. Donovan, right side to Strus, in the lane to Allen. Pow! With the right hand.
If Jared Allen can get us 20 and 10, Tim, we got a chance to win this game.
Cavs pulled it within 3. Nice feed from Strus to Allen. Out front, Siakam banging into Wade. Wade stayed with him. Siakam gave it up to Turner. Turner, one of the circle. Turner, top of the key, left side to Neesmith. Neesmith left in the lane, driving on Allen. Allen blocked it. Neesmith got it back. Threw up an air ball from the baseline. Rebound Wade, quickly to Strus. Strus on the handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell comes around a Wade screen. Mitchell down the lane. Got his shot blocked out of bounds by Miles Turner.
Trim, on his dribble drives, he had 3 Cavs players on the perimeter open. He's got to make that pass.
Mitchell left to the basket to inbound. Donovan lob left corner to Strus. Strus in front of the Pacer bench. Now works it all the way out front. Strus bounce left to the key to Allen. Tosses it to Jerome. 4 on the shot clock. Jerome had it knocked away by Turner. Turner on the handoff to Halliburton. Down the floor to Nembhard. Cross court left corner Neesmith. His 3. No. Rebound Wade. Quickly to Jerome. 9 minutes to go in the first. Cavs trailing 7-4. Jerome behind his back on the dribble. Jerome into the paint. Jerome got hammered. Falls down. No foul. Long pass down the floor. Siakam got knocked down by Mitchell, and the foul will be called on Donovan Mitchell.
I hear the fans, Tim, but you have to keep playing. You have to keep playing. You got to show that added toughness, Tim. Keep playing, no matter if they call the shot or not. Show that toughness. Keep playing.
And the fans getting a look at the Humongotron replay.
Humongotron doesn't lie.
Siakam line right, hits that first free throw.
Yeah, this is the kind of 2025 playoffs there is, Tim. I watched all the games. Everybody's getting the same inconsistency.
Now, Kenny Atkinson, NBA Coach of the Year. Having an intense conversation with David Guthrie as the second free throw is true.
That's right, Tim. You're all over. Let the coach handle it.
9-4, Cavs down 5, 8:45 to go first quarter. Jerome looking, left side to Mitchell. Mitchell gave it on the wing to Strus, right back to Mitchell, down the lane. Pow! Donovan Mitchell with a thunderous dunk.
I like that, Tim. Give the ball up and go. Less dribbling, more efficiency.
Mitchell brings the crowd to its feet to make it 9-6. Siakam on the right side. Siakam spinning. Jerome knocked it away. Siakam got it back. Gave it left wing to Nembhard. His three, no. Rebound Allen. So not nearly as good a start from beyond the arc for Indiana as it was on Sunday.
And Tim, that was a contested shot. That makes a difference.
Jerome, right corner Mitchell. Mitchell thought about a three, then he got tripped up, and a foul will be called on Andrew Nembhard.
And that's what we need more from Jerome, Tim. That semi-dribble penetration threat is going to make that defense collapse, and you're going to find players on the perimeter.
It'll be Donovan Mitchell over on the far side to inbound. Cavs down 3, 9-6. Hey, don't forget, throughout the night, Serena Winters will once again be with us. Strus, three! Got it! Boy, Donovan threw it into Strus, and he immediately shot it, drilled it, tied the game at 9. Here comes Halliburton into the forecourt. Tyrese Halliburton got a 22 and 13 on Sunday. Halliburton picked up by Wade. Halliburton crossover. Wade stays right with him. Halliburton now draws Allen on a switch. Right side Nembhard. Three. Short. Rebound. Out of bounds. And another contested
shot, Tim. You got to get to the shooters. It makes a difference.
9-9 games. 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. Jerome around an Allen screen. Tie. Three. No. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Miles Turner. Ahead to Neesmith. Tosses it to Nembhard. Nembhard driving into Jerome. And he's called for the travel as Ty Jerome just stuck with him like glue.
He was physical with him, Jim. He got the first blow in.
Cavs get the ball back in a 9-9 tie. Jerome will throw it in to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs looking for the split here at home and go to Indiana at 1-1. Mitchell running the lane, drives, missed the layup. The rebound tip to Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton fakes the pass, got it out front. Three ball on the way, missed by Turner. Rebound Wade. Wade ahead to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell around an Allen screen. Mitchell with a head of steam, and he had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by, well, Tony Brothers is going to say it went off Donovan's leg. We'll sort it out when we come back. We'll hear from Serena Winters after the timeout. 9-9. Cavs and Pacers are tied. 6:47 to go first quarter on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Eric Clapton. September 11th. Rocket Arena. With special guest, the Wallflowers. Tickets are on sale now at rocketarena.com. Don't miss the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Eric Clapton.
Your summer starts here in a go-anywhere, do-anything Toyota truck. Now through June 2nd, get 2.99 APR financing or up to $3,000 customer cash on a powerful new 25 Tundra. Depending on model, excludes TRD Pro. Or lease a rugged new 25 Tacoma SR for just $289 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Cleveland Clinic. Every moment matters. So you unite as one to care for hearts like your very own. You push your minds to help heal theirs. And you forge new paths to help fight cancers. Because when defying the odds is what you do, the right care can change everything. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Mitchell, left of the lane, Euro steps, pops and scores! Oh, what a shot by Donovan Mitchell.
The Cleveland Cavaliers playoffs presented by Phantom Fireworks are here.
Garland still on the dribble, bounce left of the lane to Mobley, spins! Pow! Oh, my!
It's time to let them know at Rocket Arena and secure your spot to cheer on the Cavs now at SeatGeek.com.
Top side to Mitchell, Donovan, right corner Garland, another three. That one is right on the mark. Welcome to the playoffs. Game 2, Eastern Conference semifinals, 6:47 to go first quarter. Cavs and Pacers are tied at 9 here at a roaring Rocket Arena. I'm not sure if she can even hear us down there, but let's head to Serena Winters, who's with us throughout the playoffs. Serena?
Tim, it's tough, but you've got that booming voice, so I've got you. Hey, not only was that the first time we actually saw Ty Jerome and Dean Wade in the starting lineup alongside Donovan, Max, and Jay this season, it's actually the first time ever that five-man grouping has been on the court together. Hey, look, when I chatted with Dean Wade before this game, he told me he believes they are the deepest team in the NBA. It's one of the biggest reasons they entered the postseason with the best record in the East. He told me, look, there's no difference now being in the playoffs. And Kenny Atkinson said, these are the types of games where you need someone to step up. And guess who? Dean Wade was the first player out of Coach Atkinson's mouth who said, look, we need someone to be a star in their role tonight. That doesn't mean someone's got to go out and score 30. That doesn't normally, but you do need to be a star in their role when you've got this many players out tonight.
Great stuff, Serena, and she'll be with us not only all night tonight, but throughout the postseason. Off the timeout, Cavs with the ball. Sam Merrill and Isaac Okoro have checked in. Here's Strus, one in the lane, threw it up, missed it. Foul on the play. So actually, they did look at it during the timeout. It did end up being Cavs ball off that timeout. So the Cavs get the ball, and now Max Strus will get 2 free throws. You know, if the Cavs score 100 tonight, all fans receive a $2 large fry. Now, if the Cavs score 120, it's a free large fry from McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Download the McDonald's app to receive this special offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
And, Tim, what it's about is that dribble penetration. They've had success. As I mentioned earlier, 70 points in the paint. 70 points in the paint last game. And they're doing it tonight. They're in attack mode.
Strus wishes both free throws. Cavs up 11-9. You can just feel the intensity as T.J. McConnell hands it off to Toppin. So Rick Carlisle has gone to his bench. Toppin with a baseline jumper that missed. Ball tipped to Sam Merrill. Here come the Cavs. Up by 2. Merrill behind him to Strus. Long 3. Nope. Rebound grab by Obi Toppin. Down the floor to T.J. McConnell. McConnell weaves his way to the top of the key. Pass deflected by Okoro, but grabbed by Halliburton right back to McConnell. Down the right side to Toppin. He'll hand it off to McConnell. McConnell driving on Merrill. McConnell in the lane to Turner. Turner drew the foul from Jared Allen, although everybody else thought it was a traveling on Miles Turner, but it'll be Turner heading to the free throw line.
And Tim, it was a travel, and it looked like a pretty good block. But what I liked about Allen's effort, he didn't bail out. He stayed with it and made him earn it.
Jared Allen with his first foul for the Cavaliers, their second team foul as Miles Turner hits that first free throw.
Gives you an idea of how good the Cavs defense is right now. Pacers shooting 27%. Oh, we're shooting 30%. So it's a grind, Tim. It's a grind.
Miles Turner hit them both. We are tied at 11, and we're halfway through the first quarter here at Rocket Arena. Sam Merrill on the handoff to Allen. Jared Allen out front on the left-hand dribble. Gives it to Ty Jerome. Jerome back to Allen, right side Strus. Fakes to three, and then Mathurin ran into him, and the foul will be called on Benedict Mathurin.
How do you like that extra pass by the big fella? Jared Allen making decisions, finding Strus on the side. Make that defense stretch so you can open up avenues to get layups and alley-oops.
That's two quick fouls on Benedict Mathurin, so he's sitting down. Back in comes Aaron Neesmith.
And he's a weapon. Mathurin is a weapon. He can score. Now he's out.
Yeah, he had 11 points and 5 rebounds on Sunday. Tied at 11. Merrill fakes to three. Now he'll let it fly. Bullseye! Sam Merrill gives the Cavs a 14-11 lead. For Sam, his 10th three-ball in the playoffs. Here's Halliburton, left corner to Toppin. His three, no. Rebound Strus. Strus on the handoff to Ty Jerome. Ty got the start tonight. Jerome at the half-court line, met by Halliburton. Ty Jerome works top of the three-point arc, into the lane, slow walking, had it knocked out of his hands. Out of there with it, Halliburton. Halliburton pressured in the backcourt, got it down floor to Turner, and then his lob for Toppin was too high. Toppin couldn't get it. Cavs to the other end. Jerome hits the brakes at the three-point arc, gave it to Allen, tosses it right back to Ty Jerome. To Allen, lob down low to Okoro. Ice in traffic. Oh, good off the glass.
That's Jared Allen, Tim. Jared Allen making the right decisions.
Rocket Arena is rocking. It's a 12-2 Cavaliers. And the Cavs are up 16-11. The Pacers take time. 4:52 to go first quarter on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
At Cleveland Clinic, bettering lives is what you live for. You treat setbacks as a chance to come back stronger. You search for solutions inside and out. And you create new ways to keep moving forward. Because managing a condition is a win worth celebrating. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Your summer starts here in a new Toyota RAV4, America's best-selling SUV. Now through June 2nd, get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4 or 5.99 on RAV4 Hybrid. Excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Suspect a natural gas leak? Enbridge Gas Ohio reminds you, first move your feet, then call when you're down the street. A gas leak might have a smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline might also make a hissing sound that you can hear. And whether you're an individual or contractor, state law requires you to call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. For more safety information, visit enbridge.com, keyword natural gas safety.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From the cars we drive to transformers powering our homes, Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Jerome looking left side to Mitchell. Mitchell gave it on the wing to Strus. Right back to Mitchell down the lane. Pow! Donovan Mitchell with a thunderous dunk. Strus. Three! Got it! Boy, Donovan threw it into Strus, and he immediately shot it, drilled it, tied the game at 9. Tied at 11. Merrill fakes to 3. Now he'll let it fly. Bullseye! Sam Merrill gives the Cavs a 14-11 lead. For Sam, his 10th three-ball in the playoffs. Cavs by 5, 16-11 with 4:52 to go first quarter here at a roaring Rocket Arena. Hey, the Cavs and Surfside Iced Tea and Vodka host watch parties for all games in the second round. Now enjoy prizes and giveaways while cheering on the Cavs while they're on the road. Stop by Panini's Grill in Brunswick Friday night for Game 3. Visit Cavs.com/playoffs. Well, Jim, we've seen some inspired basketball by the Cavaliers here in the first 6+ minutes.
Tim, they've played defense first. Cavs on a 12-2 run.
They're up 16-11. Off the timeout. Pacers with the basketball. Here's Miles Turner on the handoff to Nembhard. Nembhard works to the right wing. Nembhard inside the three-point arc. Now weaves his way down the lane and has an easy layup.
That's right. You got to be more alert than that. You can't give up those kind of layups. I don't blame Jared. He didn't want to pick up that second foul early.
16-13. Cavs lead trimmed to 3. Merrill tosses it to Allen. He'll hand it off to Donovan Mitchell. Right back to Jared. Drives, fouled by Miles Turner. He took it to his fellow Texas big man, and Jared Allen was able to draw the foul on Miles Turner.
And Jared Allen is the secret, Tim. If they're going to continue to double the guards, he's going to be the open man. He's the playmaker. He decides what will happen with that ball, either a drive by himself or a jump shot by himself, or else he'll find the open man. In other words, he's the point guard when they defend us like this.
Allen swished that first free throw. Cavs up 17-13. Good on the second. Make it 18-13. Cavaliers, 4:10 to go first quarter. Great to have you with us on this Tuesday night, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Nembhard into the paint, pushes off Merrill, shoots, missed. Rebound Thomas Bryant, who's checked in for Indiana. On the handoff to Nembhard, and Nembhard had it knocked off his own body out of bounds. Great job by Sam Merrill.
Sam Merrill and Jared Allen, they double-teamed him, 10. Nothing's coming easy for the Pacers.
It shows in the stat line, 4 of 14 from the field, 1 of 7 beyond the arc. Donovan Mitchell, top of the three-point arc, bounce left side to Merrill, hands it right back to Mitchell. Mitchell with 8 on the shot clock, stops on a dime, now spins into the lane, head and shoulder fake, up, bounce, in, foul! That's vintage 6-time All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
Tim, they took away his first option, which was the straight drive. They took away his second option when he pivoted and tried to come back. But he put his body on the defender and was able to draw a foul. That's what's necessary tonight. Not your first option. Make your second option your best option.
Of course, Donovan on Sunday had that 33-point effort. 8th straight. Game 1 of 30 or more, sets an NBA record. Couldn't convert on the free throw. 20-13, Cavs by 7, 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. Nembhard for the Pacers. On the left side to Bryant. Bryant guarded by Allen. Bryant gave it off to McDonald. And what do we got? Foul called on Jared Allen.
Oh, come on. He tried to go through Jared.
So that'll be 2 on Jared Allen, and the already shorthanded Cavs now see their big guy saddled with 2 fouls. As Bryant,
I might challenge that with Tim. That's crucial if we lose him.
Jared and Strus sit down. Here's Javonte Green checking in for the Cavaliers. And we've talked about guys that are going to need to step up tonight. And Serena mentioned it earlier as Toppin's pass is picked off by Mitchell. Mitchell into the forecourt. His cross-court pass picked off by Toppin.
Small ball, Tim. Both teams playing small ball.
McConnell right side to Toppin. Toppin works top of the key. Dumps it behind him to Andrew Nembhard. Cross-court to McConnell. McConnell behind his back into the paint. McConnell got it back out front to Nembhard. He traveled with it. Good call over on the far side by Nick Booker. Cavs with a 7-point lead. 2:52 to go here in the quarter. So the Cavs right now, as Jim said, going with a small lineup of Merrill, Mitchell, Okoro, Javonte Green, and Dean Wade. You can call Dean the 5, I guess. Here's Mitchell in the center circle. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell driving by Toppin. Put it up. No, but he got knocked to the deck. And Donovan Mitchell will be shooting 2 free throws.
Tim, they found the pigeon. The pigeon's name is Toppin. They isolated him out front. That's something I'm sure they strategized. And he took him right off the dribble.
Donovan Mitchell goes back to the free throw line. He has struggled in the playoffs from the line. 70% regular season. He was at 82% from the stripe.
Yeah, I don't think he's in his rhythm. You know, when he's in his rhythm, he makes every free throw.
And that one bounced around the rim, but it fell through for Donovan Mitchell.
He's such a rhythm player, Tim. Most scorers are.
He sure is. So again, I'm sure you've heard, but no DG, no DeAndre Hunter, and Evan Mobley also out tonight. So Cavaliers went with a starting 5 of Ty Jerome, Donovan Mitchell, Strus, Wade, and Allen. As Mitchell rolled that second one in as well. Neither one were perfect, but they both went through. Cavs by 9. And they're on an 18-4 run. It's 22-13 Cavaliers. McDonald into the paint. Left corner to Jarris Walker, who's checked in. Gave it right back to McConnell. McConnell against Javonte Green. Comes around Green. Now he'll deal left side Siakam, and his short jumper is good.
I don't have a problem with that. The shot was contested. They made him earn it.
Cavs by 7 as Mitchell is on the right sideline. Mitchell against Neesmith. Neesmith knocked it out of Mitchell's hands, out of bounds.
The perimeter, Tim. The short corner's open, the wing is open, and the far right of Donovan Mitchell is wide open.
Mitchell, right side to Merrill. Merrill got it out front to Wade, in between the circles to Green. Feeds it left wing to Donovan, tosses it to Dean Wade. 5 on the clock. Wade left side Donovan. Donovan strong to the hoop. Came up, no, but he got fouled again as he took it right to the rim.
How do you like that ball movement, Tim? Player movement, ball movement.
That foul is on Pascal Siakam. That's his first. And Donovan Mitchell back to the charity stripe with 1:52 to go here in the first quarter of play. Well, Jim, you look back to Sunday night when Indiana poured in 36 in the first quarter, sitting on 15 with under 2 to go here in the first period tonight.
Because your Cavaliers came out and played defense first, Tim. And they came out with a level of physicality that they didn't show early against this Pacer team the other night. And that's the difference. Pacers shooting 33% from the field.
Mitchell swishes the first. Donovan, second one, good. Well, you mentioned physicality. Serena on Sunday night was sticking her head in that Cavs huddle all night long, saying Kenny wanted more physicality.
Yeah, let him feel you.
24-15, Cavs by 9. McConnell in the paint, got it out front to Nembhard. Nembhard knocks down Merrill. Nembhard throws it right corner. Jarris Walker with a 3, missed everything. Rebound lost out of bounds by Siakam. Air ball as again the Cavs are defending the three-point line.
That's right, Tim. They're challenging them. They're letting them feel their energy.
Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell with a 10-point first quarter. Out front, Merrill. Quick flick. Good!
That's what I've been waiting for Donovan to do, Tim. Find that open man. And he found him.
Timeout, Indiana. Listen to the crowd at Rocket Arena. Cavaliers have opened up a 12-point lead, 27-15. As the Cavaliers have played some stout defense, holding Indiana to 5 of 16 from the field here in the first quarter, including 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. And now the Cavaliers seem to have got it going somewhat offensively, 8 of 19 from the field. But Jim, 3 of 6 from downtown.
And that's what it's about, Tim. They established that they were going to be physical, they were going to be aggressive. They felt good about themselves as far as dribble drives to the paint because they scored 70 points their last game. And then now the next dimension for Donovan, he proved it right there. I'm a scoring threat, I'm a driving threat, but here I'm going to give it to Merrill, who's open. And that's the next level of offense for the Cavs. Find the open man on dribble penetration.
Cavaliers by 12, 27-15 with 1:18 to go here in the first quarter of play. We've got some texts that have come in. Dr. Bob. Boy, that's appropriate. Dr. Bob's in Albuquerque. We could use him in Cleveland tonight. Dr. Bob. Jules in Vegas and Rich in Commerce, Michigan. 12-point lead for the Cavaliers as Indiana has the ball off the timeout for Rick Carlisle. Walker in the right corner in front of the Cavs bench. Throws it at the half-court line to McConnell with under a minute to go. McConnell behind his back. McConnell into Mitchell. And McConnell got called for a travel. Hey, we've got a quick update. Let's go down to Serena down on the floor. Serena's ready.
And that physicality that was talked about last game. Hey, in that huddle, it was keep being physical. We're doing such a great job there. Ty Jerome started that huddle saying, hey, stay calm. The poise is great. Keep playing physical. Donovan Mitchell finished that huddle saying, phenomenal job on the defensive end. We can win this game there.
You're all over it. You're all over it.
27-15. Again, Serena with great insight. She'll be with us throughout the playoffs. Okoro with a three that's short. Offensive rebound. Wade gave it to Donovan. Mitchell, heavy traffic. Scoop. Spins it around the rim and in. Donovan Mitchell spun it around about 5 times, but it fell through. 29-15. Cavs by 14. We're down to 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Pass picked off by Javonte Green. Javonte Green looking like Darryl Green, the quarterback for the Redskins. Left side Merrill, three, good, right in front of the Pacers bench.
That's what I'm talking about, Tim. Now is the time to find that open man.
This place is thundering as the Cavaliers have a 17-point lead. Merrill poked it free from McConnell. Half-court shot. Nope. They wouldn't have counted anyway. Wow! What a first quarter for the Cavaliers. An inspired effort. 32-15. They lead the Pacers at the end of one. On the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey, Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
That's the sound of a perfect paint project with Sherwin-Williams. Whether your next color play is a daring slam dunk statement like edgy gold or a smooth and rich touch like fine wine, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect hue to up your game. With more than 1,700 colors, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams has got you covered with the very best paint. Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
As down payments get bigger, millions of renters across America feel like they'll never be able to buy a home. So instead of lowering expectations, Rocket Mortgage is lowering down payments to 1% for eligible home buyers with One Plus, helping more renters become owners. Call 800-4ROCKET or visit rocket.com to get a head start on your starter home.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Maxwell in concert. The Serenade Tour 2025. Saturday, August 16th. Rocket Arena. Maxwell. With special guest, Lucky Day. Tickets on sale now at rocketarena.com.
What's up, basketball fans? Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight here on SOP Soccer for the Minnesota Timberwolves hosting the Golden State Warriors. We have a heck of a matchup here tonight. Both teams with surprise first-round victories.
Out front, Merrill. Quick flick. Good!
That's what I've been waiting for Donovan to do, Tim. Find that open man, and he found him.
Cavaliers have roared out to a 32-15 lead at the end of one here at Rocket Arena. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones, and let's check in with Serena. She had poked her head in that huddle.
I mean, Tim, the communication was from everyone in that. It was pretty incredible. Guys saying, look, we got the first one out of the way. Now let's go have some fun. But there was so much talk about the attention to the defensive principles in that first quarter. Look, Ty said, look, nobody allowed them to crash the three-point line without a bump. That's going off that physicality piece, right? Great job on Thomas Bryant. Said he played him great. Let him go one-on-one. Don't overhelp. Continue with those defensive principles.
I like it, Serena. Thank you very much. Great stuff.
32-15, Cavs with the ball as we start quarter number 2. Mitchell on the handoff, Dean Wade. 3, got it! And if that's happening tonight, the Cavs will be in great shape. 35-15, 20-point lead for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade, his second 3-ball in the playoffs. Here's Mathurin back in the game with 2 fouls. Feeds Siakam. Siakam into the lane. Little running right-hander good for Pascal Siakam.
I don't have a problem with that.
35-17. Cavs up. Early second quarter in a deafening Rocket Arena. Donovan Mitchell, right to the key. Jumper off. Rebound TJ McConnell for Indiana. Pacers going left to right as they push it towards the Cavs bench. McConnell ran into Merrill. No whistle. Here come the Cavs to the other end as McConnell coughed it up. Strus left side to Merrill. Merrill with a 9-point first quarter. 3 of 3 behind the arc. Cavs working out front to Donovan Mitchell. Left side Wade, another 3. That one spun out. Rebound Merrill. Merrill on the baseline. Cross court Strus. 3. No. Rebound Wade. Tapped it to Mitchell at the half-court line. Fires to Wade. Wade, right corner Green. 3. Short. Rebound tapped out front, and it goes to Aaron Nesmith at the half-court line. But the effort from the Cavaliers, spectacular. Mathurin, bounce left side to Siakam. Siakam in the lane to McConnell. Short shot good.
That's right. And the defense has got to crank up again, Tim. They have to be more intense, and they have to use more body.
Mitchell slow walks the ball through the center circle into the forecourt. Donovan with 12 in the first quarter. Gave it left side to Merrill, down in the corner to Strus. Strus in front of the Pacer bench, brings it all the way out front. 4 on the shot clock. Merrill had a look at the clock, 2 on the clock. He'll let it fly off the back of the rim. A rebound grab by McConnell. TJ McConnell stops at the foul line, shoots, hung it on the rim and in, and Kenny Atkinson wants a quick timeout. Cavalier lead down to 14 at 35-21. So Indiana has seized a little bit of momentum here in the early stages of quarter number 2. We'll take a timeout with 9:37 to go in the first half on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense, those are the ingredients for a deep playoff run. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are your game day go-tos. You can score a Cavalanche of perks with My Perks, earning free groceries.
What's up, basketball fans? Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight here on TSI for the Cavs and the Pacers. Game number 1 went to Pascal Siakam, our former Raptor, and the Pacers Game 2, though, different story so far, with the Cavs showing that they mean business, trying to even this series up. We appreciate you being here. If you're looking for the hockey game, we are broadcasting the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals with a live hangout on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Make sure you head over there. The link is in the chat as well. I'm going to add it into the description right now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out our campaign here with Playoff Pulse and SickKids Hospital, and checking out our Sons of a Pitch Soccer channel as we go for 100K. We're getting so close. 99,338. Help us get to 100K. We'll see you back in the chat.
College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied-to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Left side, Merrill, three, good, right in front of the Pacers bench.
That's what I'm talking about, Tim. Now is the time to find that open man.
And off Dean Wade, three, got it! And if that's happening tonight, the Cavs will be in great shape. 35-15, 20-point lead for the Cavaliers. That 20-point lead, though, has been cut to 14, 35-21. Cavaliers on top, 9:37 to go first half here at Rocket Arena. Get your 25-26 Cavs United ticket memberships. A membership grants you access to Cavs games and great benefits like playoff priority, team shop and concession discounts, and other perks. So join the Wine and Gold as a Cavs United member at Cavs.com/enroll.
Well, Tim, this is the key for this group out here is McDonald. He leads that second group, and he was very upset with his teammates. They've got they've got three bench players out there. Got to get it in.
Cavs have put Craig Porter Jr. in the ball game. So Craig Porter Jr. seeing his first action. Here's Ty Jerome. His pass at the half-court line deflects to the backcourt where it's grabbed by Craig Porter Jr. Fires right side to Strus. Strus hiding behind Jared Allen. Three. Good!
I like it, Strus. Playing to win, Tim. Strus is playing to win.
Max Strus. He has shot 41% from beyond the arc in the playoffs. That bomb gives the Cavs a 17-point lead, 38-21. And what do you know, Jim? Coach of the Year Kenny Atkinson drew up a play off a timeout and got a three ball.
Number one in the NBA.
Neesmith, right corner to Mathurin. Mathurin put it up, no, but they'll call Merrill with a foul. As Mathurin shot that one right in front of the Cavalier bench.
And that's what Mathurin does, Tim. He's an exceptional shooter. He can play a wing, a swing, and a two. And he's an exceptional shooter, and he can get hot. And that's what you don't want him to do. You don't want him to get hot.
Benedict Mathurin, during the regular season, he came off that Pacer bench, 16 points, 5 rebounds per game.
Well, Tim, they started him at first, but he couldn't handle the starting. Too many other issues, so what they did, they put him back on the bench. But what a talent.
Here in postseason, 10.5 points, 8 assists per game. He hit the first. He's got 2 more coming. Mathurin bounced that second one all the way around. Finally fell through. Third-year player out of Arizona. High draft choice a couple of years ago. Went number 6 in the 2022 draft.
And looking out there, Tim, they got a team full of Mathrins. You know, Nembhard, Naismith.
Mathurin.
Athletic.
Hits all 3. 3 of 3 for Benedict Mathurin. Cavs lead again is 14 at 38-24. And now Tony Brothers is going to hit Indiana with a delay of game warning. So each team has one. Here comes Craig Porter Jr. into the forecourt. In the middle to Allen. Jared Allen looking for somebody. Allen gave it back to Porter. Ball went to the backcourt. Scramble for it. McDonald got it. And Porter blocked the shot. The ball goes out of bounds off Chris Porter. But CP got back and rejected T.J. McConnell.
I'd like to tell Jared Allen one thing. Under that kind of pressure, put it on the floor. Attack. Put it on the floor. They've revved up their defense. They're playing harder right now, Tim. And look, they're changing their whole, they're putting 3 of their starters back in the game.
Wow, Rick Carlisle brings 4 fresh guys on the floor. Jim mentioned 3 starters along with Obi Toppin as Miles Turner along with Andrew Nimhart.
And they get Renee Smith.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's trying to be athletic, super athletic. That's where they have the edge on us. They are super athletic.
And now the Cavs bench is up and barking at Tony Brothers as Indiana had guys running in and out. Cavs couldn't keep track of who was on the floor and who wasn't. Inbounds underneath. Mathurin had it rejected. Jared Allen with the block. Strus at the other end. 3-ball, too strong. The rebound, Andrew Nimhart. 14-point lead for the Cavs. 8:20 to go first half. Nimhart waiting for Halliburton to catch up. Halliburton bent over in pain. Pass gets down low to Turner as he put it up no, but a foul will be called. And Tyrese Halliburton is bending over right in front of Pacer head coach Rick Carlisle, holding onto his hand or his wrist.
Well, he didn't play much. And once they substituted him out, you know, he missed about 8 minutes in there. I mean, he's their best player. He's the one that makes it all happen for them.
Miles Turner hits that first free throw.
Yeah, he's only 1 of 1 from the field. In fact, he and Nimhart are both struggling. Nimhart's 1 of 4.
Turner hit them both. And the Cavs lead, which was 20, is down to 12. 38-26. 8:10 to go here in the first half. Greg Porter Jr. tosses it to Ty Jerome. Boy, how about the 3-guard look of Porter, Merrill, and Jerome with Strus and Allen.
Matching up.
Jerome in the lane to Allen. Allen put it up, no, but he got a hit. And that'll put Jared Allen at the free throw line. They got that one on Miles Turner. Second foul on Miles Turner.
And that's what Jared has just got to be creative, Tim. Against guard pressure out front, he's got to make sure that he makes himself available as an outlet. Because once he gets the ball around that free throw line, they have broken down the Pacer defense. You can get what you want.
Okoro in, Merrill out for the Cavaliers. Sam Merrill with 3 threes, 9 points.
Excellent defense too, Tim.
Matches his career playoff high. Jared Allen hit them both. Jared now 4 of 4 from the line tonight. It's 40-26. Cavs by 14. 7:50 to go second quarter. Nimhart into the lane. Left corner to Toppin. Toppin shoves it out front to Turner. Turner had it poked away by Porter, but it deflects to Nimhart. And Porter stole the ball. Porter, pow! Craig Porter Jr. with arms like snakes.
What'd you say?
With arms like snakes. Ignites the crowd. Porter with the steal and the bucket. Cavs by 16. Halliburton at the other end. Rainbow to 3 and hit him.
Yeah, he's their leader. And he knows the urgency right now in the middle of this second quarter.
Here's Allen, right corner to Porter. Had an open 3, steps left, shoots, missed. Rebound deflects to Miles Turner. Ahead to Halliburton. Halliburton circles back out front in the middle to Toppin. Toppin drops it behind him to Mathurin, throws it down low to Turner. Turner left corner to Toppin, open 3. No, rebound knocked off the backboard, grabbed by Max Strus. 6:48 to go first half. Cavs by 13. Jerome into the paint. Jerome turns, shoots. No. Rebound Okoro poked out of his hands. Halliburton has it for Indiana. Lobs it ahead to Nimhart. Nimhart weaving through the paint. Left corner Mathurin 3. No. Rebound Obi Toppin as he just pushed Craig Porter. Toppin in the middle to Turner. Long 3. Turner hit it.
Should have been a pushing foul, Tim. Official standing right there in front of the play.
Cavs lead is 10, so Indiana has cut it in half. Here's Jerome, right wing three. No. Rebound knocked out front. Mad scramble. Nembhard out of there with it for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard up the right side. Nembhard at the three-point arc in the middle to Toppin. Toppin bobbled it, got it back. And now away from the ball, we've got Okoro battling Turner. And the foul will be called on Isaac Okoro.
And Turner, Tim, that's what happens when you're switching everything, especially out front. You're going to get your guards stuck down there with the bigs. We do it too. And they were looking for that advantage with Turner down there. But beat him up. Be physical with him. He doesn't like a lot of physicality.
Donovan Mitchell back in. Craig Porter Jr. with some quality minutes sits down. Cavs by 10. Turner in the lane, shoots over Allen and rolled it in. Now it's Turner all of a sudden with an 11-point game. Cavs leads down to 8. Mitchell, right side to Strus. Out to Allen, gave it back to Donovan. Donovan works to the free throw line. Looks low, it's not there. Gave it to Strus, left side to Jerome. Jerome into the paint. Jerome, shot puts it up, and it rolls out. Rebound, Strus, saved it to Allen. Hooked it in. How about the hustle play of Max Strus?
That's what he does, Tim.
44-34. Cavs lead back to 10. Just over 5 to go, and now they look for Turner down low, and they overshoot him as the pass sailed out of bounds.
They beat him up too, Tim. They got to his body. He was more concerned about his body than making the catch.
10-point lead for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell in the middle to Strus. Straightaway three. Bang! Timeout, Indiana. As once again, 19,000 plus up and roaring at Rocket Arena. 47-34. Cavs by 13. 4:58 to go first half on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
20 years of Jonas, living the dream tour, performing Nick Solo and the administration, Joe and DNCE, and the
Hey sports fans, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Toronto Sports Insider during the Playoff Pulse. Our mission is simple, bringing sports fans together to hang out, cheer, and change the world one insider at a time, while supporting SickKids Hospital in Toronto every single game.
Cheers, insiders and sports fans from around the world. The Playoff Pulse campaign on Toronto Sports Insider is uniting fans worldwide through the thrill of NHL and NBA playoffs. Every game, every fan, every moment counts. The link is pinned in the chat and in the description. Check out our campaign page. Donate if you can or share it with friends. Holy Mackinac! Every click helps sick kids heal the future. Just by being here, you have already made an impact. Now, chat it up, keep it classy, and let's keep changing the world one insider at a time.
Mitchell left of the lane, Euro steps, pops and scores! Oh, what a shot by Donovan Mitchell.
The Cleveland Cavaliers playoffs presented by Phantom Fireworks are here.
Garland still on the dribble, bounce left of the lane to Mobley, spins, pow! Oh, my!
It's time to let them know at Rocket Arena and secure your spot to cheer on the Cavs now at SeatGeek.com.
Top side to Mitchell, Donovan, right corner Garland, another three. That one is right on the mark. Welcome to the playoffs. That's the second one. Cavs by 13, 47-34, 4:58 to go in the half. Let's pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Here's Ty Jerome. His pass at the half-court line deflects to the backcourt where it's grabbed by Craig Porter Jr. Fires right side to Strus. Strus hiding behind Jared Allen. 3. Good!
I like it, Strusy. Playing to win, Tim.
Turner had it poked away by Porter, but it deflects to Nemhard. And Porter stole the ball! Porter, pound! Craig Porter Jr. with arms like snakes.
What'd you say?
With arms like snakes. Ignites the crowd. And this crowd has been at a fever pitch from the time the Cavaliers exited the tunnel for pregame warm-ups. They have been roaring throughout. Cavaliers by 13, 47-34, just under 5 to go, second quarter. At this frenzied Rocket Arena, Neesmith straightaway 3, got it. Aaron Neesmith.
And they drew that up, Tim, during the timeout, trying to get Neesmith going.
Couple of 3 balls for Neesmith. Strus, left wing 3. Got it! Max Strus, his 4th 3-ball here in the first half. And he's got 14 points in the ball game. 50-37. Cavs by 13. Here comes Halliburton running the lane. Off the glass and good. Tyrese Halliburton makes it 50-39. Here's Ty Jerome. Bounce left side, Mitchell. Donovan's 3-ball. Way off. Rebound grabbed by Strus. Gave it to Jerome. And hold everything. I think Nick Bookard wants to adjust the shot clock because Donovan's shot didn't hit the rim. And Donovan Mitchell's shot did not hit the rim. And so let's see where they put this shot clock. Hey, tickets for the Cavs playoffs presented by Phantom Fireworks are on sale. Let them know with us at Rocket Arena and secure your spot to cheer on the Cavs. Go to Cavs.com/playoffs.
Well, Tim, they didn't change it. He did confer with the scorekeepers, and they said it was legit.
All right, so the Cavs will have 13 to shoot. They're up by 11 at 50-39. Don't forget Mike Snyder's coming up at the half. The McDonald's halftime report. Mike down in studio control. Mitchell on the left side against Nemhard. Mitchell comes left of the lane. Drive, scores! Donovan Mitchell with a burst to the rim. Makes it 52-39. Cavs by 13. Here's Andrew Nembhard. Top of the key. Picks up Allen on a switch. Nembhard in the lane to Neesmith. Leans into Strus. Banked it, no. And a foul will be called on Max Strus.
Tell you what, that was pretty good defense by Strus. He threw the ball and his hands into Strus, Tim, because Strus didn't give up the position.
Max Strus and everybody else looking behind that Cavalier bench as the row of assistant coaches all with their iPads looking at that replay, but they're saying, no, don't challenge it. And here's Aaron Neesmith at the free throw line. First one is up and good. Neesmith now with a 7-point ball game.
It is a strategy, Tim. You can call it. You've got a 12, 13-point lead. And those challenges are so valuable, especially at the end of games. You want to save them if you can.
Neesmith hit the first. During the year, he was a 91% free throw shooter. And he's 9 of 10 in the playoffs after making that second one. 52-41, Cavs by 11. Here's Isaac Okoro into the forecourt, hands it off to Jared Allen, drops it behind him to Sam Merrill. Merrill out front to Allen. Allen to a cutting Merrill. Neesmith stepped in the way and picked off the pass ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard bouncing the right corner to Pascal Siakam. Siakam against Donovan Mitchell. That's a couple of all-stars duking it out. Siakam found Nembhard at the free throw line, and he'll bury a jumper.
Yeah, and what's going on now, Tim, is make the easy pass. Make the easy pass.
Cavs lead down to 9. Mitchell, 3-ball. Nope. Rebound. Dean Wade in the middle to Mitchell. Mitchell scooped, scored, fouled. Donovan Mitchell, time and time again, taking it to the rack. And this time he's rewarded with an and one.
And if they challenge it, Tim, and win the challenge, we still made 2 points, right? It's still a 2-pointer, right? That's what I'm thinking. Well, he's got the ball. They're not going to challenge it.
Donovan looking for the 3-point play. Line left in front of the Pacer bench. Cans the free throw. And leads back to 12 at 55-43 as we dip under 3 minutes to go, second quarter.
Stay aggressive. Stay physical, guys.
Nimhart. Lob at the half-court line to Halliburton. Halliburton was trying to get it to Turner. Yeah, Turner had fallen down, and Halliburton got away with a carry because he was trying to give it up. Halliburton got it out front to Turner this time. 1 on the clock. Turner just desperately threw a three ball that didn't hit anything because Jared Allen got out and got right in Miles Turner's gold jersey.
Defense.
Cavs by 12. They get it back. Cavs going with Merrill, Mitchell, Okoro, Wade, and Allen. 2.5 to go. Donovan Mitchell over his shoulder to Merrill. Quick flick. Nope. Rebound. Wade had it, and it deflected off his hand out of bounds.
Okay, what Dean Wade going to the offensive boards, Tim, huge plus. Huge plus. Extra possessions.
There are things that Dean Wade does that you just can't measure on the stat sheet. 55-43. Cavs by 12. Halliburton, right side to Andrew Nimhart. Nimhart comes around a screen from Turner, gave it up to Siakam. Siakam tosses it to Miles Turner. Turner to Halliburton. Halliburton draws Allen on a switch. 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton spinning on Allen. Jump shot, no. Rebound, Jared Allen. Quickly to Merrill. Got it to Mitchell. Mitchell up the right side. Mitchell got bumped by Neesmith. Got around him. Shot, puts it in. Oh, a majestic move by Donovan Mitchell. He's got a 19-point first half, and the Cavs lead is back to 14. Nimhart, baseline jumper, swish.
You can't let him get going, Tim.
57-45. Mitchell, top of the key. Mitchell, left side to Allen. Allen got hit by Turner. Allen threw it out front, and it went to Nimhart. Nimhart drops it behind him to Siakam. Siakam bounces it back to Nimhart. They lob it down low to Turner. Turner was getting held on to.
I like it. Hold him. Don't give him anything easy.
Foul was called on Sam Merrill.
And Tim, he doesn't like going down there. He will because the game demands it. But you've got to beat him up a little bit. You got to make him you got to be physical with him. By the fourth quarter, it'll start showing.
So here's Miles Turner, a perfect 4 of 4 from the line tonight. Now 5 of 5 as he hits that first free throw. 12 for Miles Turner. Cavs lead by 11, 57-46. Turner line right. Second one on the way. Spun out on him. Rebound, Jared Allen. Jared on the handoff to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell has been a force tonight. 19 in the first half. Mitchell, long three. Nope. Rebound grab by Miles Turner. 1 minute to go here in the first half of play. Cavs by 11. Pacers with the basketball. Nimhart on the slow dribble. Gives it to Halliburton in the center circle. Halliburton draws Allen on a switch. Halliburton at the three-point arc. Jared staying right with him. Halliburton, lob in the left corner to Nimhart. His three, no. Rebound right back to Nimhart. Out front, Turner. His three, got it.
Second shots again, Tim. They spread your defense out with that 5-0. You got to get the rebounds. Everybody's got to come back. You got Jared on the perimeter guarding guards, but he has to make a concentrated effort also, Tim, to get back down the floor.
Foul called on Nimhart as the Cavs inbounded. First on the Pacers in the last 2 minutes for Andrew Nimhart. That's his second foul. It'll be Merrill to inbound at the half-court line over on the far side. Got it into Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell comes around Okoro. Mitchell again. Strong to move. Pow! Oh, my goodness! He crushed it right in the face of Siakam. Donovan Mitchell with 21. Cavs by 10. Halliburton into the lane. Runner, no. Whistle and a foul on Dean Wade. And that'll put Tyrese Halliburton at the free throw line. Hey, let's check out our Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers.
You need to challenge that one, Tim.
Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop that saves you the runaround. With the Indiana Pacers first half of play, they've got 11 assists. Pascal Siakam with 4 for the Cavaliers. 14 assists on their 20 field goals. And leading the way, Donovan Mitchell with 5. So Mitchell has 21 points and 5 assists. Those are your Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers, brought to you by Discount Drug Mart. Halliburton missed that first free throw. And whether it's a make or a miss here, Cavs will be able to wind it down for the final shot of the first half. So Halliburton, this is his 22nd career postseason game. He's had 5 double-doubles for Indiana. Of course, they beat Milwaukee in 5 and bested the Cavs in game 1. Halliburton swishes the second. Cavs by 9. They can wind it all the way down. 59-50. Cavs on top. Mitchell in the center circle, met by Nesmith. Mitchell with a 21-point first half, looking for a screen. Got it from Allen. Mitchell now double team. Bouncing the lane to Allen. Allen fouled as he went to the rim. So Jared Allen with 2.9 heads to the charity stripe.
And Tim, give the credit to Donovan Mitchell. They double-teamed him, and they had a man waiting on his dribble penetration, and he found the open man. Make them play honest, and that's how you do it. You make the pass. You make the pass when it's there. Great job by Donovan Mitchell.
Jared Allen with an 8-point first half. First free throw, got it. Jared now 5 of 5 from the line tonight. I'm going to say it. Don't say I'm going to jinx him. Jared Allen is 20 of 20 from the free throw line in the playoffs.
I love it.
He has not missed a free throw.
Make him pay.
So Allen will try to make it 21 of 21. Got it. I don't believe in that jinx stuff, but I was nervous about saying it. He's now 21 of 21. Nimhart, long pass. Got it to Siakam. His bounce pass out front, stolen by Okoro, and that will end the first half of play. And 19,000 plus at Rocket Arena stand and roar their approval for this Cavalier team as they're up by 11 going to the locker room. Short-handed. Down Garland, down Mobley, down DeAndre Hunter, and yet the Cavaliers playing some inspired basketball are up by 11 over Indiana at the half, 61-50. Well, Mike, there's still 24 minutes of basketball to be played, but I'll tell you what, the Cavaliers have come out here with some intensity and some attitude tonight.
They really have, Tim. It has been an incredible performance, and you're right, though. Can they sustain it now in the second half? What an effort they put forth, as you detailed it, with minus Mobley, minus Garland, minus Hunter, but the Cavs lead here at the half by a score of 61-50. It is time for the McDonald's halftime report. We'll take a closer look at how the Cavs have done it thus far and what's in store in front of them in the second half. We'll go around the NBA, plus we'll hear from Kenny Atkinson on being named the Coach of the Year. He got that honor last night. That's all coming up on the McDonald's halftime report. At the half of Game 2, Cavs 61, Pacers 50. Back after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
That's the sound of a perfect paint project with Sherwin-Williams. Whether your next color play is a daring slam dunk statement like edgy gold or a smooth and rich touch like fine wine, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect hue to up your game. With more than 1,700 colors, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams has got you covered with the very best paint. Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Big news, Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit card or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Arena, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
Hey Cavs fans, when it comes to your health and well-being, Medical Mutual is your hometown health insurer. We offer Ohioans high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus, dental, vision, life and disability, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual Medicare and employer plans, visit medmutual.com. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Time now for the McDonald's Halftime Report Playoff Edition, and I'm loving it. Here's Mike Snyder.
It's Game 2 here at Rocket Arena. The shorthanded Cavaliers have put forth a terrific effort through 2 quarters. The question is, can they do it the rest of the game? They lead Indiana 61-50 here at the half. What a first quarter the Cavs put together. If you just tuned in, Evan Mobley out, Darius Garland out, DeAndre Hunter out. The Cavs started a lineup of Donovan Mitchell, Ty Jerome, Jarrett Allen, Dean Wade, and Max Strus. And that group then delivered with terrific performances off the bench, particularly by Sam Merrill, and the Cavs led 32-15 after one. Indiana turned the ball over 9 times. The Cavs feeding off of this great crowd here at Rocket Arena, able to take a 17-point lead. And throughout the evening, Donovan Mitchell has been spectacular.
Halliburton spinning on Allen. Jump shot, no. Rebound, Jarrett Allen. Quickly to Merrill. Got it to Mitchell. Mitchell up the right side. Mitchell got bumped by Neesmith. Got around him. Shot, puts it in. Oh, a majestic move by Donovan Mitchell. He's got a 19-point first half, and the Cavs lead is back to 14.
A 21-point first half for Donovan. 8 of 18 from the field. 5 of 6 at the line. Still hasn't been able to dial in that three-point going to the basket. His three-point plays have come the old-fashioned way, as the three is not going for him. But he has 21 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, and he has really put it on the line. And he has had help from his teammates. Max Strus, a 14-point first half, hit 4 threes. Sam Merrill with 3 threes. He has 9 in the ball game. Jarrett Allen with 10 points in the ball game and 3 assists, 2 block shots. Now, the Cavs held the Pacers to 15 in the first quarter. Second quarter, though, Indiana got its offense going. They scored 35 points in that quarter, and they are being led by Miles Turner. He has 15 points and 8 apiece for Aaron Neesmith and for Tyrese Halliburton. A long way to go in this one, but the Cavaliers really, they slowed down the game, and that was a big factor, I think, in the first quarter, particularly in terms of the tempo. Pacers never got into that tempo we saw the other night. The thing is now, the Cavaliers, can they sustain this? The bench right now, Coach Atkinson has gone to Sam Merrill and Isaac Okoro off the bench, got a few good minutes from Javonte Green and Craig Porter Jr., and they're going to need a little bit more of that as well, as Donovan Mitchell really putting it out there. He's played 18 minutes, and I mean, they have been a hard 18 minutes as he's tried to keep the Cavs in front, and they lead by 11 here at the half. Now, there's only one other game tonight in the NBA, and that'll be in Minnesota, Game 1, Warriors and Timberwolves. Here's Minnesota guy Mike Conley on dealing with Golden State.
It's another great opportunity for us. It's going to be a huge challenge. They play at a very high level, championship level. Well coached, they move the ball, they play fast, they're physical, they're tough, they've got everything. So, like I said, it'll be a great challenge for us.
Game 1 tonight in Minneapolis. If you missed it last night, the Knicks at one point down 20 to the Celtics in the third quarter, but they pulled even and forced the game into overtime, and
White has the ball, holds it high, throws it to Brown, left wing, stripped by Bridges, hangs onto it, took it away, throws it down court, and the New York Knicks stun the Celtics. 108-105 the final. The Knicks saved their biggest comeback of the season for the biggest win of the year.
So the Knicks get Game 1 in Boston last night. Another surprise last night in Oklahoma City.
It rims out. Brown grabs it. 7 seconds left. Westbrook, 5 seconds. They're down by 1. Gordon got it. Aaron
shot. Williams, three-quarter court. No good. The Nuggets steal game one.
121-119, Denver gets the job. Also last night, the NBA announcing the Coach of the Year, and it's the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Here's what the coach said about garnering that honor.
You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime achievement, like something they can't take away from you. So that, you put it in that context and think of all the great coaches that have won it, and all the great coaches in this league, right? You can just start listing them, right? You know, Spoelstra, Carlisle, Kerr, Ty Lue, all those guys, and really special.
And Kenny went on to talk about the fact that he was able to win this honor in his first year with the Cavs.
The fact that it happened right off the bat, it's surreal, you know, personally shocking, right? Like, that never wasn't on my goal list or even in the realm of possibility. So, which makes it really special.
So it's kind of ironic in all of this. He wins the Coach of the Year honor. The runner-up, former Cavs head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, and J.B. really did a heck of a job with the Pistons this year. Well, the Cavaliers with a 61-50 lead here at the half as they try to win a game tonight without Evan Mobley, without DeAndre Hunter, and without Darius Garland. And they lead by 11. Now, Donovan Mitchell knew this was a possibility when he talked at shoot-around today, and he talked about the fact, well, throughout the season, Coach of the Year Kenny Atkinson used a lot of lineups.
I want to give Kenny his credit for obviously winning Coach of the Year. Like, he got that award because he, took our team. Obviously we were 48 win team. But, like, for us to change styles, I want to say drastically, and then also to be able to disperse it through different people every night, you know what I mean? And tonight's going to be somebody different, tomorrow, next game's going to be somebody different. Like, it's so unpredictable every night, and I think that's what makes our group special.
Among combinations we've seen tonight, Javonte Green, Dean Wade, Sam Merrill, Isaac Okoro, and Donovan Mitchell. Or Craig Porter Jr., Jarrett Allen, Max Strus, Sam Merrill, and Ty Jerome. That's what has been going on here in the first two quarters of this game. And the Pacers, well, they've got a full, healthy roster, and they've come back in the second quarter after the Cavs led by as many as 20, led by 17 after one. The lead is 11 here at the half. Tickets for the Cavs playoffs presented by Phantom Fireworks are on sale. Let them know with us at Rocket Arena and secure your spot to cheer on the Cavs now at Cavs.com/playoffs. And you can always text us your thoughts, comments, questions at 216-440-9566. It's halftime of Game 2. Cavs 61, Pacers 50. This is the McDonald's halftime report. We'll go back to Tim and Jim after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
Hey, Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Are you ready for the all-new Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow and Fire? Come watch your favorite Hot Wheels Monster Trucks fly, crash, and smash with all new stunts. Featuring Skelosaurus, 5-Alarm, Tiger Shark, Bigfoot, and more. Thrilling freestyle motocross and the fire-breathing Gone. Meet the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks up close at the pre-show party. Special kids ticket prices starting at just $10. Coming September 6th to Rocket Arena in Cleveland. Get tickets now at SeatGeek.com.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense, those are the ingredients for a deep playoff run. For every other ingredient, Cavs fans trust Giant Eagle and Market District. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, a thrilling selection of fresh favorites, and everyday value from our family of brands are your game day go-tos. You can score a Cavalanche of perks with My Perks, earning free groceries and gas along the way. It's time to let them know. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hey, Cavs fans, want to watch the Cavs and all of your favorite games without cable? Check out Fubo. Fubo has over 170 live channels, including the likes of ESPN, Fox, NBC, and now FanDuel Sports Network is available on Fubo. So you have a new option to watch all Cavs games carried on FanDuel Sports Network without having to subscribe to cable. Fubo is an official partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. To try it for free, visit Fubo.tv. That's FUBO.TV.
Cavs up 11 at the half, 61-50. They lead Indiana. Cavs had a 17-point lead at the end of one, 32-15. To the Pacers' credit, they cut into that advantage in the second quarter of play. Outscored the Cavaliers 35-29 in that second period. And the Cavs have seen what was a 20-point lead whittled down to 11 at 61-50. Hey, before we start the second half, we want to hear from you. We've already gotten some texts. I haven't even given the number yet. But text us your thoughts, reactions, comments. 216-440-9566. 216-440-9566. Keep in mind, standard message and data rates will apply. Cavs by 11 at 61-50. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll check in with Serena Winters, doing outstanding work courtside for us throughout the playoffs. Serena had a chance to talk to one of the coaches during the halftime intermission. So we'll hear what she found out after this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. LECOM, the nation's largest and most applied-to medical school, is just 90 minutes from Cleveland and trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, pharmacists, and podiatrists. At LECOM, we expand the boundaries of medical knowledge, challenging our students and preparing them to realize their potential. Visit LECOM.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make dreams a reality. We make doctors.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs. The moment we've all been waiting for is here.
The fans now on the edge of their seats.
It's time to stay locked in to every single moment. Know when history will be made. When it's win or go home, every moment matters. So don't miss a thing. NBA playoffs presented by Google continues on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Hear that? That's the sound of your valuable free time ticking away as you go to the pharmacy multiple times a month to pick up your prescriptions. Hear that? No? That's because you've joined Discount Drug Mart's Sync Your Meds program. Drug Mart's pharmacists make sure all your prescriptions are in stock and ready on the same day each month, so you can pick them all up with just one trip, which means your free time is yours to do whatever you want, or nothing at all. Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround.
With Progressive Snapshot, you could save on auto insurance rates by driving safely, which is nice, because you can just keep doing you. So keep on using that broken phone charger because it occasionally works. Keep quoting something you heard on a podcast as your own. Keep ignoring your sister's texts while you drive and after. And when baggage claim says, have a great trip, keep on saying, you too. And keep driving safely. And you could save with Snapshot from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Cavaliers have an 11-point lead, 61-50. Third quarter about to get underway at Rocket Arena. But first, let's check in with Serena Winters.
Well, Tim, I caught up with Associate Head Coach Johnny Bryant at half, and he just said, look, he loved their defensive activity. They forced 14 turnovers, scored 16 points off those turnovers. In the second half, they have to keep that ball pressure on, be physical, and score off the defense. And offensively, just play with pace, get in the paint, look to kick it out, attack the rim, and get open shots. And when he got him, got to take him. But look, it was clear that the message was to continue on the defensive end. That's what gave them success in that first quarter when they held them to 15 points.
Well, great stuff from Serena Winters.
Defense will set you free.
Indiana during the regular season averaged 117 per game. That's up to 118 in the playoffs. Jerome in the lane with a short shot that missed the mark. Rebound grabbed by Halliburton. Pacers with their first possession here in the second half of play. Here's Siakam against Wade. He'll shoot over Dean, miss it. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell had a 21-point first half for the Cavs. Step into the lane, ball knocked out of his hands, but it's grabbed by Allen. Gave it to Strus, left side Wade. Dean, 3. Nope. Rebound, Mitchell in the paint, up, rolled it in.
What a great offensive rebound. Tim, he must have jumped 40 inches on that. Wow.
63-50, Cavs by 13. Well, he even had the tongue out like MJ. Out front, Jerome knocked the ball free, but is grabbed by Halliburton. Right side to Nembhard, fakes the pass, now gave it on the baseline to Turner, and he'll hit the short baseline shot. 63-52. Cavs by 11, third quarter just underway. Cavs going left to right. Here's Strus, right of the lane, head and shoulder fake. Left wing Mitchell. Donovan thought about a 3. Hands to Allen in the paint. Up with the left hand, no, but a foul will be called. And that'll put Jared Allen back at the free throw line. All right, Jim, let's talk about second half keys for the Cavaliers and how they can even this series at 1 game apiece. It's our Rocket Built for Success, presented by Rocket. Own the dream.
Well, Tim, they found that third scorer, and you can take your pick. Strus, Mitchell, or Allen, all 3 in double figures, getting it done on the inside and the outside. For the Pacers, Turner with 15, he carried them in that second quarter when they outscored the Cavs 35-29.
Allen hit them both. Jared Allen with a 12-point ball game. Jim's Rocket Built for Success, presented by Rocket. A 13-point lead for Cleveland, 65-52. Indiana going right to left here in the second half, heading towards their bench. Nembhard, baseline shot, good. Andrew Nembhard rose up and drained it on Jared Allen. 65-54. Cavs to the other end. Ty Jerome into the paint, slow walking, pushed it up and in, and Ty Jerome's got his first 2 points of the ball game.
And Tim, that time the Pacers were in a matchup zone, and we found the gaps.
Here's Nembhard into the paint on Mitchell. Mitchell just cut him off, and then out front, Jerome goes for the steal on Nesmith.
Let it go. Jerome is shaking his head. Leave those officials alone. Just play. They haven't given you anything all season. Why now?
Ty Jerome picks up his second foul.
Just play.
Strus with 2, Jerome with 2, Allen with 2 as far as fouls for the Cavaliers. On the left side, Siakam, defended by Wade, had the pass go right through his hands and out of bounds. Great defense by Dean Wade.
That's how you fight him.
Strus inbounds to Ty Jerome. Jerome being bumped into the forecourt. Jerome on the right-hand dribble, picked up by Halliburton on a switch. Jerome into the lane, slow walking, put it up, no. Rebound, tipped to Nembhard, long pass down the floor, and Nesmith's got a dunk.
You can't take it personal because they're guarding you physically. Still, Jerome's got to make the right pass, Tim. He forced that one.
Here's Strus. Gives it to Mitchell in the center circle. Donovan Mitchell comes around an Allen screen. Mitchell shoves it to Allen. He'll hook it and hit it.
That's what I'm talking about. Donovan Mitchell finding his teammates now.
Jared Allen's got 14, leads back to 13. Nembhard, left wing to Nesmith. Nesmith, shoulder into Mitchell. Lob right side to Turner. Turner against Allen. Turner feeds it to a driving Siakam, and he's got a dunk as he got by Wade.
Super athletic, isn't he, Tim? He just took off and was gone.
He's got some playoff experience. This is his 77th playoff game. Mitchell, run of the lane. Scoop! Scored! Fouled! And Donovan Mitchell with a celebration on his backside as he landed on the baseline.
He keeps them honest, Tim. Last time he came down, he found Jared. This time he slow-walked him and was able to do an and one. That's how you defeat an aggressive defense. You take it to them and read the defense.
Cavaliers have attacked the rim all night long as Mitchell swishes that free throw. Donovan already with 26 after his 33-point outburst on Sunday. Cavs back to a 14-point lead. Halliburton out front. Turner, 3, no. Rebound, Mitchell. Look long, nothing there. And so Donovan decides to walk it to the forecourt. Mitchell picked up by Nembhard. Mitchell now draws Neesmith. Mitchell right side to Jerome. Fakes the pass. Run of the lane. Feeds to Allen. Hook. Scores!
Good dribble penetration in attack mode, Tim. Jerome.
Allen now with 16 points in the ball game. Cavs lead is 16. Their biggest has been 20. Nimhart in the lane to Turner. Short shot good.
He is so good tonight.
Miles Turner has 19. His playoff high is 23. That was against the Bucks in the first round. 74-60. Cavaliers by 14. Mitchell bangs into Neesmith, and a blocking foul will be called. Wow, that was like a running back running into a linebacker. And Neesmith picks up the foul. But Jim, you've said the whole time that Donovan Mitchell has worn the wine and gold. He likes physical contact.
He likes physical contact. Why? Because it's easier for him to go past you when he knows where you are.
Cavs inbound. Jerome on the right wing. Jerome left side Strus, left corner Mitchell. Open three. Bullseye!
Ball movement is a beautiful thing.
That's the first three ball of the night for Donovan Mitchell. He's exhorting the crowd as the Pacers take time. 77-60. Cavaliers by 17. Donovan's poured in 29. And we'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Big news, Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit card or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Arena, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
Suspect a natural gas leak? Enbridge Gas Ohio reminds you, first move your feet, then call when you're down the street. A gas leak might have a smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline might also make a hissing sound that you can hear. And whether you're an individual or contractor, state law requires you to call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. For more safety information, visit enbridge.com, keyword natural gas safety.
Eric Clapton. September 11th. Rocket Arena. With special guest, the Wallflowers. Tickets are on sale now at rocketarena.com. Don't miss the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Eric Clapton.
At Cleveland Clinic, bettering lives is what you live for. You treat setbacks as a chance to come back stronger. You search for solutions inside and out. And you create new ways to keep moving forward. Because managing a condition is a win worth celebrating. For every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Merrill to inbound at the half-court line over on the far side. Got it into Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell comes around Okoro. Mitchell again. Strong to move! Ow! Oh, my goodness! He crushed it right in the face of Siakam. Donovan Mitchell with 21 by 10. Mitchell on the stutter step into the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands, but it's grabbed by Allen. Gave it to Strus. Left side Wade. Dean. 3. Mitchell in the paint. Up. Rolled it in.
What a great offensive rebound. Tim, he must have jumped 40 inches on that. Wow.
Cavs by 17, 77-60. 7:32 to go in the third. Let's go courtside with Serena.
Well, Tim, Donovan Mitchell recently said Max Strus just brings a level of desperation to this team, does it all, knocks down shots. We've seen that tonight, but there's a leadership aspect. He just leads by action. How he plays sets the tone, and when he does speak up, everyone listens. And listen to me, Max has been preaching defense in these huddles. He has said over and over again, it doesn't matter what we do on the offensive end, let's keep it there on the defensive end. That's what's going to get them this ballgame.
I love it. He's a bulldog. He's a dog.
77-60 as Indiana has the ball off the timeout. Here's Siakam on the left side against Wade. Wade body to body with Siakam. Jumper, no. Rebound, Allen. Great defense by Dean Wade.
Can't play him any better than that, Tim.
Didn't surrender 1 inch. Mitchell lobbing the lane to Allen. Up. No, he left it short. Jared got it back and banked it home. Great hustle play by Jared Allen. He's got an 8-point third quarter, 18 overall, as at the other end, foul on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they tried to run it down our throats, Tim. But Donovan got back and Jared was behind him. If he had known Jared was behind him, I don't think he would have fouled him. Jared was in great position to block the shot.
We'll put Nembhard at the free throw line, shooting 2. You know, SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cavs. It's the easiest way to buy tickets to Cavs games and all live events in Cleveland. SeatGeek handles the tickets so Cavs fans can fan. SeatGeek. Nembhard missed the first, so the Cavs lead stays at 19. Andrew Nembhard had a 23-point game on Sunday.
Yeah, he was magnificent. He made a couple of 30-footers, Tim.
Oh, my. Yeah, he was 5 of 6 from downtown. It's a guy that shot 29% during the year. Strus to the other end. Pow! Max Strus on the loose. Gives the Cavs a 20-point lead.
Told you he's a bulldog.
It matches their biggest advantage of the night. Out front, Halliburton at the half-court line. Hemmed in by Allen. Allen right in Halliburton's shirt. Halliburton left side, Neesmith contested 3, and he rattled it home.
Oh, he's so good with that 3, Tim. In this series, he's been good.
81-64, Cavs by 17. 6:18 to go in the third. Jerome, 3, short. Rebound grab by Miles Turner. Ahead to Neesmith, left wing 3 ball, no. Rebound Wade, quickly to Donovan Mitchell. Okoro and Sam Merrill are at the scorer's table to check in for the Cavs. Allen out front set a screen for Mitchell, and then Mitchell then lost it out of bounds as he went careening to the scorer's table.
He's not going to argue the point, Tim. They're letting a lot of physicality go, so do unto them as they've been doing unto you. That's the name of that song. Stay aggressive.
Wade sits down. Mitchell sits down with Okoro and Merrill checking in. Donovan having a spectacular night with 29 points. He'll get a few minutes rest. Nembhard into the lane, hits the brakes. Right corner to Toppin, who's checked in, and his 3 is right on the mark.
Yeah.
Obi Toppin has his first points of the ball game.
Tim, he was wide open on that 3. They hadn't gotten many open 3s. They got that one.
Strus against Halliburton. Strus comes around Allen. Strus bounced to Jared. Right corner to Okoro. Okoro out front to Ty Jerome. Jerome on the right wing against Toppin. Jerome changing hands on the dribble. Unloads a 3. Left it short. Rebound grabbed by Strus. Back to Jerome. Fakes the pass. Floats. Missed. Boy, Ty's having a tough night offensively. Rebound Neesmith. Ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard gave it off to Turner. Long 3. Short. Rebound grab by Isaac Okoro. Okoro into the forecourt. Timeout. Cavaliers. 14-point lead. 81-67. Cavs on top of the Pacers. 5:07 to go third quarter. We'll take a break on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
Your summer starts here in the family-sized Toyota Highlander or the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander with 3 different powertrains and a full-size third row. Now through June 2nd, you can get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.99 APR financing or 5.99 on a new Highlander or Grand Highlander hybrids, subject to approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance included. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Big news, Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit card or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Arena, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. The steel in automobiles moving us around town, the washer and dryer at home, the kitchen appliances to prepare and cook food, the electrical grid that powers electronics, the railways to transport goods. Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Mitchell lobbing the lane to Allen. Up. No, he left it short. Jarrett got it back and banked it home. Great hustle play by Jarrett Allen. Strus to the other end. Wow! Max Strus on the loose. Gives the Cavs a 20-point lead.
Told you he's a bulldog.
It matches their biggest advantage of the night. Since that point, Indiana has scored 6 straight, 81-67. Cavalier lead is 14 with 5:07 to go, third quarter here at Rocket Arena. You know, you can download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em for a chance to win a pair of Cavs United memberships. Over $150 in prizes given away every game. Download the Cavs app and play Cavs Pick'em. Jim, we've been talking about the Cavs defense all night long, and it has simply been superb, holding this Indiana team to 67 points with over 5 minutes to go here in the third. Is it a mentality, or are you seeing anything schematic from the Cavs?
It's both, Tim. They're being physical. They're not dying. They're doing making multiple efforts on the defensive end, and they're giving it and they're taking it. They're not crying. That's how you win these games. You got to get to the will. Skill set is fine, but it's the will that wins playoff games.
Well, let's see what Kenny drew up off the timeout. Here's Jerome on the right side, out front to Merrill. Merrill comes around an Allen screen. Sam with a 3. Good!
Okay,
that's what he drew up right there.
Every time, Tim.
Sam Merrill has a new playoff high as he's got 12 tonight. Down the lane, driving. Mathurin scores with the left hand. Benedict Mathurin makes it 84-69. Cavs by 15. 4:35 to go here in the third. Jerome, right of the key, into the paint. Right wing Strus. 3 ball. No. Rebound. TJ McConnell was able to scoop it up. Here comes McConnell up the left side. Passes his head coach Rick Carlisle. Hands it off to Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin works his way to the foul line. Comes down the lane. High off the glass and good.
George should have gotten that, Tim. That's a shot you cannot allow. Especially from Mathurin. Because he is the scorer out there.
Strus driving on Bryant. Put it up and in. Max Strus now has an 18-point game.
Way to get him back.
That matches his playoff high for the Cavs in 25. His career playoff high is 20. Did that with the Heat. 86-71. Cavs by 15. Here's McConnell against Jerome. McConnell drives and missed with the right hand. Rebound Allen. Cavs by 15, 3.5 to go in the third. Ty Jerome on the right side against Thomas Bryant. They work at left wing. Strus, 3. No rebound. Ricochets. Ben Shepherd now in for Indiana. Drops it behind him to TJ McConnell. McConnell, right side, Shepherd. Shepard back in the middle. McDonald. TJ's got an open three. Missed it, though. Rebound grab by Jared Allen.
I like it, Tim. Fatigue is a factor.
18 points, 8 rebounds for Jared. Jared down the lane. There's points 20! Jared Allen with that throw flying in the air. Crushes it. Allen makes it 88-71. Well, there was a jet stream behind Jared Allen as he went flying to the rim. McDonald, right corner, Shepard, back to McConnell in the middle to Toppin. Toppin runs into Merrill, turns, shoots over Sam, and rolled it in.
Yeah, he had size over him, Tim. That's what happens even when you play good defense.
88-73, Cavs by 15, 2.5 to go here in the third. Ty Jerome. Around an Allen screen, bounced to Jared. His pass picked off by Obi Toppin. Jared didn't have enough juice on that one. Toppin right side to Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin against Strus. Mathurin down the lane, and Jared Allen fouled him. Mathurin will shoot 2.
Jared is dead tired, Tim. I like what he's doing.
And now we've got Tony Brothers coming over. He teched somebody on that Cavalier bench. I'm not sure who Tony teed up right there, but Mathurin will be at the free throw line.
And Tony's explaining to the coach, you can't mess with Tony. I'm telling you, Tim, you don't want him against you. He's only human, Tim. And they do hold grudges. Go ahead. And the point I'm making is that let your coach do that. What Tony just told them is to shut the you-know-what up. This is a tough game to officiate because he's letting them play on both sides of the ball, Tim. So it's his discretion if he thinks something's a foul or not a foul.
So Mathurin
substitution, number 8, Javon number 32, Dean Wade.
I'm looking at second free throw, and now he's got one more coming.
I'm looking at the Cavs free throw, and personal fouls. They don't have as many personal fouls as this Pacer team. Shut up. Let the coach fight your battle, but you need to be playing. These games come down to 1 point.
Actually, they called a delay of game on the Cavs, which was their second delay of game. That's where the T came from.
Oh, my.
Wow, so it wasn't on a player or a coach.
You mean I was preaching for nothing?
Mathurin went 3 of 3.
They didn't pass it around?
88-76. Mitchell left to the lane. Up with the right hand and good. Donovan has crossed the 30-point threshold for the second time in the series. He's got 31, 90-76. Javonte Green now in for the Cavaliers. Green out front. Mathurin shoots a 3 on him and hit it.
That's what he can do, Tim. You got to get up on him. You can't allow him to make threes.
All of a sudden, Mathurin has a 10-point third quarter. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Put it up. Good, and a foul to go with it. He took the contact from Benedict Mathurin. And Donovan Mitchell with a chance for an and one.
And look at Mathurin. He can't get over it, Tim. He can't get over it.
So Mitchell has now matched his output of Sunday with 33, looking for 34 at the line. Donovan Mitchell has been in attack mode since the moment the ball went up.
Set the tone.
Mitchell, line right. Free throw. No, but I think we're going to have a lane violation. They have Mathurin stepped in early, so Donovan will get another crack at this.
And they know it that Mathurin has a short fuse, Tim.
Benedict Mathurin, third-year player out of Arizona.
Oh, look at him. He's beyond himself.
So here's Mitchell. Let's see if he can capitalize on the extra opportunity. He does. He rolled it in. 34 for Mitchell. It's his playoff high this year. He had 57 for the Jazz in a game in playoff basketball. Mathurin with a 3-ball that missed.
And he forced that, Tim.
Yep. Cavs by 14. Mitchell, run to the circle, run to the lane, leans in, drew that foul from Thomas Bryant. And Donovan Mitchell is feeling it, heading back to the free throw line. Jim, down DG, down DeAndre Hunter, down Evan Mobley. It's moments like this where stars need to rise to the occasion.
That's right.
And Donovan Mitchell has done that.
Yet no question about it. If you're the man, be the man. And he's been the man tonight and all season, Tim. He set the tone all season for this Cavalier team on what level we have to aspire to. And he likes the physicality. He likes it.
Jim, I'm thinking of that Los Angeles Laker team that got on the plane without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar heading to Philly for Game 6.
Magic
said, have no fear, Magic's here.
That's right. 33 ain't here, but 32 is. He jumped center, played every position on the floor.
Stars rise to the moment. Donovan hit them both. He's got 36, and there's still a minute to play in the third. Here's T.J. McConnell on the right sideline. McConnell out front. Jarris Walker lobs it to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell fires left side Wade. 3-ball. No. Rebound grab by Walker. Long pass down the floor. Toppin with the dunk.
Yeah, basket hanging. He's good at that, Tim.
95-81. 40 seconds to go in the third. Mitchell thought about a three. Now he's going to shoot it. Miss it. Rebound Merrill. Tipped it up and in. Sam Merrill wormed his way to the rim. Tipped it home. Cavs by 16. Merrill adds to his career playoff high. He's got 14 in the ball game. Out front, Walker with a three. Way off. Rebound Merrill. Cavs can play for the final shot here in the third. Here's Okoro into the lane, and he got hammered by T.J. McConnell.
But, Tim, I'm glad they bailed him out because he definitely didn't know time and score. He was forcing that drive on two players, and they bailed him out. Lucky man. You don't want to give up anything right now. You got to know time and score. You got to know what the situation is.
Okoro's first free throws of the playoffs, and he missed it. So Isaac Okoro now 0 of 1 in the playoffs. Here comes Max Strus back in for the Cavaliers as Kenny Atkinson will get a defender out there. 6.3 to go in the third. Cavaliers by 16 at 97-81.
You're all over it, Tim. You're exactly right.
And it also buys Donovan Mitchell about 6.5 seconds of rest as Okoro hits the second. He splits the pair. 98-81, inbound Halliburton racing to the forecourt. Left corner, Neesmith's three is good with 1.3 on the clock. Inbounds Merrill. Sam with a half-court shot wide left. And that will end the third quarter of play. Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we head to the fourth, 98-84. Cavs on top of the Pacers in Game 2, looking to tie the series at 1 apiece. 12 minutes to accomplish the task. It comes your way after this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
High-scoring offense and lockdown defense, those are the ingredients for a deep playoff run. For every other ingredient, Cavs.
Hey sports fans, it's TSI Mike, and we're uniting fans worldwide with the NHL and NBA playoff action while supporting SickKids Hospital right here in Toronto. Click the live viewers link at torontosportsinsider.com and see where everyone is watching from.
Where in the world are you watching from? Now's the time to show for you to let us know where you're watching from in that chat or by visiting our new live viewers website. Holy Mackinac! As we are passing 100,000 insiders on Toronto Sports Insider, the playoff pulse is a global force. Visit torontosportsinsider.com to see our live viewer map and where fans are cheering from right across the globe. While you're there, check out our awesome new website and fresh merch options. Let's keep growing this global community.
life and disability, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual Medicare and employer plans, visit medmutual.com. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Make sure you tune in to the Rock Entertainment Sports Network. Everything you need to know about your Cleveland Cavaliers, the Monsters, the Charge, high school football, podcasts, and so much more. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tune in right now to the Rock Entertainment Sports Network.
Mitchell left to the lane, right hand and good. Donovan has crossed the 30-point threshold for the second time in the series. Here's Mitchell into the lane, put it up, good, and a foul to go with it. He took the contact from Benedict Mathurin, and Donovan Mitchell with a chance for an and one. 95-81, 40 seconds to go in the third. Mitchell thought about a three. Now he's going to shoot it. Miss it. Rebound, Merrill tipped it up and in. Sam Merrill wormed his way to the rim. Tipped it home. Cavs by 16. Cavaliers now with a 14-point lead, 98-84 as we get ready to start the fourth. Here in a frenzied Rocket Arena. Everybody decked out in the white shirts, waving the white towels. Hopefully, it'll be Indiana waving the white towel at the end of this fourth quarter of play as the Cavaliers try to even the series at one game apiece.
Well, Tim, they've come out a different team. Cavs pick up in full court pressure. I like the idea.
Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. Pascal Siakam got it out front to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard with a 9-point ball game. Nembhard drops it behind him to Mathurin. Mathurin comes by Jerome, put it up off the glass. No, rebound Wade. Wade tosses it to Max Strus. Donovan Mitchell starts the fourth on the bench for the Cavaliers, trying to grab him some rest. Up by double digits. Jerome in between the circles. Ty Jerome around a Wade screen. Jerome, foul line shot may have been partially deflected. Came up shy. Rebound, Mathurin. Or excuse me, Halliburton. Halliburton left side to Nembhard. Nembhard tosses it right back to Halliburton. Halliburton, sideline right to Nembhard. Nembhard, chest to chest with Jerome. Nembhard into the paint. Nembhard leaning into Jerome, and they'll call the foul on Ty Jerome. That'll put Nembhard at the free throw line. As he makes his way to the stripe, we'll pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
The line for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard had that first free throw, rim out.
Tim, I know what Ty Jerome is trying to do, but because the defense has got you hurrying, don't hurry. Stay in your same rhythm. The defense should never make you hurry your rhythm in your shot. So he's got to just settle down, play with a little more poise.
Nembhard split the pair as Jerome comes to the forecourt. Fired it out front to Javonte Green. He'll hand it off to Max Strus. Down in the corner to Wade. Wade tosses it back to Strus. 7 on the shot clock. Strus driving on Siakam. Strus cut off. 4 on the clock. Max, right wing 3, missed. Rebound ricocheted off of Javonte Green's hands. Here comes Indiana to the forecourt. Mathurin right side to Nembhard. Nembhard into the paint. Nembhard backing down Merrill. Merrill poked it free. Out of there with it comes Green. Green behind him to Strus. Strus drives. Couldn't connect on the layup. Rebound grabbed by Mathurin. Gave it off to Halliburton. Halliburton against Wade. Halliburton in the right corner to Nembhard. Nembhard bounces it down low. Turner bank shot good on Strus.
Yeah, the size got him down there, but Tim, they didn't give up a 3.
2 minutes off the fourth quarter clock. Cavaliers by 11. Here's Jerome into the paint, floats, missed. Rebound knocked out front. Strus tapped it to Merrill. Quick flick 3. Off no rebound, Jerome. Right corner, Merrill got it blocked. by Halliburton. Long pass down the floor. Matherin put it up and good. Timeout, Cavs. 8-0 run by Indiana. And the Cavs lead is down to 9. 98-89, 9:38 to go. Kenny wants to talk about it. We'll take a break on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Maxwell in concert. The Serenade Tour 2025. Saturday, August 16th. Rocket Arena. Maxwell. With special guest, Lucky Day.
Hey, Cavs fans, basketball is back, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or to any other live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Mitchell, left of the lane, Euro steps, pops and scores! Oh, what a shot by Donovan Mitchell.
The Cleveland Cavaliers playoffs presented by Phantom Fireworks are here.
Garland still on the dribble, bounce left of the lane to Mobley, spins! Pow! Oh, my!
It's time to let them know at Rocket Arena and secure your spot to cheer on the Cavs now at SeatGeek.com.
Top side to Mitchell, Donovan, right corner Garland, another three. That one is right on the mark. Welcome to the playoffs.
As down payments get bigger, millions of renters across America feel like they'll never be able to buy a home. So instead of lowering expectations, Rocket Mortgage is lowering down payments to 1% for eligible home buyers with ONE+, helping more renters become owners. Call 800-4ROCKET or visit rocket.com to get a head start on your starter home.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Twice in the ballgame, Cavaliers have had 20-point leads. Indiana keeps making runs. They've got it down to 9. It's 98-89, 9:38 to go, fourth quarter here at Rocket Arena. You know, you can gear up to let them know this postseason. The 2025 Cavs playoff collection is available at Center Court. Shop playoff tees, hats, and more at Cavs.com/shop. Tim Cavaliers get Donovan Mitchell back in.
They had to, Tim. They had to, because they weren't getting the production that they needed. As far as organizing the game in a half-court situation, we were shooting too early in the clock. He said, wait a minute, we got to get Donovan back in. Even a tired Donovan is better than what was happening out there, Tim. Now he's back in the game.
Let's check in with Serena. Serena?
Well, Tim, there was no panic in that huddle. Donovan said, hey, look, that's their run. Stay calm. We got this. Kenny Atkinson came in the huddle and said, look, just keep winning the possession game. We are running. Keep winning that possession game.
Cavs inbound against full court pressure as Strus has it in the backcourt. Strus crosses the half-court line just in time. Left wing to Sam Merrill. Merrill gave it back to Strus, bounce in the lane to Allen. Allen get knocked around. Ball comes back to Jarrett, out front to Donovan. Mitchell running the lane, into the lane, and he tried to feed it left corner to Strus, and the ball went out of bounds. As Tony Brothers quickly got the ball to Indiana.
Yes, he did.
Wanted to look at that.
No, he didn't give us a chance.
Here's Mitchell at the other end, deflects the ball, picked up by Allen. He got barreled into by Siakam, and the foul will be called on Pascal Siakam.
Think about this, Tim. Donovan Mitchell makes the pass. He knew someone hit it. But what did he do? He comes right back down and still plays defense and gets the ball back for his team. What a night.
Just over 9 minutes to go. Cavaliers by 9. Here's Mitchell at the half-court line. Double team, dribbles through it, comes down the lane, up with a left hand, no. Rebound grab by Siakam. Siakam tosses it ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard against Merrill. In the middle to Siakam. Siakam against Donovan. Siakam into the paint. Siakam turns, shoots on Mitchell, but missed. Rebound grab by Jared Allen.
He's tired too, Tim.
Yeah, they're playing heavy minutes. Mitchell on the right sideline. Bounce to Okoro in the lane. Allen, pow! Great dish from Ice.
Now that's better, Ice.
100 to 89. Halliburton drives. Banks.
What a drive.
Scores and foul.
What a drive by Halliburton. The margin of error and difficulty. Wow.
Well, Halliburton looking for an and one and trying to make this an 8-point game. Well, the Cavs have scored 100 in tonight's game. All fans will receive a $2 large fry from McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app to receive this offer. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Foul is on Merrill, his third. Halliburton swishes the free throw. Halliburton with 11. Cavs lead is 8, 100 to 92. 8-12 to go. Okoro to Mitchell. 3-ball Donovan. Too strong. Rebound grab by Halliburton. You wonder if fatigue starting to set in with Donovan Mitchell. Here's Halliburton to Turner. Turner down the lane. Up on the left hand, no, but Mathurin dumps it home on the follow.
And that's that athleticism that you get from the Pacers, Tim. A putback dunk.
Strus works his way to the forecourt against Neesmith. Strus gave it to Allen. Allen in between the circles. Garrett on the handoff to Mitchell. And we got a foul called. Tony Brothers had a long look at Kenny Atkinson. Kenny had called the foul before Tony Brothers did, but the foul is on Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, Kenny didn't turn around either. You got to leave him alone, man. You got to leave him alone. Because he'll make the tough call if there is one.
Strus inbounded to Mitchell, but Donovan's foot was on the sideline. So here's Indiana making their run. They've got it down to 6 with 7.5 to go. 13-2 run by the Pacers. Halliburton with a runner that's no good. Rebound, Jared Allen. Jared with a double-double tonight. He's been huge. 22 points, 10 rebounds. Mitchell at the half-court line. Mitchell splits a double team. Mitchell running the lane. Fouled as he went to the bucket. As he crashed up against the stanchion. They got that one on Miles Turner. That's third on Miles Turner.
And it should have been on Halliburton, Tim.
Donovan Mitchell heading to the free throw line. Mitchell 9 of 10 at the stripe tonight. He's got 36 points in the ball game.
Yeah, you can't bail out and just shoot threes because it's there. You got to keep attacking. What got you to the dance was dribble penetration. Donovan is the best example of that.
First free throw, no good.
Substitution number 2.
Here comes Ty Jerome in for the Cavaliers. Sam Merrill will sit down. Donovan now 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Looking to extend a Cavaliers 6-point lead. Game 3 will be Friday night in Indiana with Game 4 Sunday. Swish on the second. And of course, if the Cavs win tonight, that guarantees a Game 5, which would be next Tuesday at Rocket Arena. 101-94. Cavs by 7. Turner, baseline right, feeds it to Nembhard, in the lane to Mathurin, put it up and in.
A little bit too easy, Tim. That defense has got to be sharper.
Mathurin's got 19. Strus just got whacked in the backcourt by Benedict Mathurin. And well, we got Tony Brothers. He's teeing up. Tony Brothers, I think, didn't like the way Benedict Mathurin was talking to Nick Booker. Nick didn't tee him up, but Tony came from across the floor and said, "You're not going to talk to him like that."
And what do I tell you? What do I always tell you? Leave him alone. And now Halliburton's coming over there. And Tony said, "I don't want to hear it." Because Mathurin has a history, Tim. He can go off. Big time.
Now Pacers assistant coach Lloyd Pierce, who's in the ear of Nick Booker. Mitchell converted the free throw, 38 for Donovan. Cavs by 6 with the ball. Mitchell running the lane, into the lane, fouled as he attacked the rim.
But who blew it? Tony Brothers. I'm telling you, got to leave him alone, Tim.
Tony in his 31st year.
Best official in our league.
201 playoff games, 17 NBA Finals games.
Wow.
And before Donovan heads to the free throw line,
30-second infection control timeout.
got an official timeout, perhaps a little bit of blood being shed down there. So Cavaliers cut man, Steve Spiro.
Yeah, and the assistant coach is still talking, and Tony Brothers said, "I don't want to hear it."
It was interesting earlier in the ball game. A couple of guys were jawing at Tony, and he let them have their say.
Yes.
But as the game has worn on,
shut up.
I think he said, "Okay, enough.
Get away from me."
Cavs are already in the bonus with 6:43 to go here in the fourth quarter of play.
Well, Tim, against this tough Pacer defense, you need your free throws.
Donovan line right, basket in front of the Cavalier bench. First one swish.
Good job, Donovan.
Donovan's last 6 points have been at the free throw line.
Whatever it takes, right? That's right. That dribble penetration. Don't bail out and just shoot a jump shot because you're open. Put pressure on them.
Donovan looking for point number 40 on this second free throw. And there it is. 40 points for Donovan Mitchell. Cavs by 8, 104-96 as they try to stave off this Pacer comeback. Mathurin on the left wing. And away from the basketball.
Okay.
The whistle and a foul. Isaac Okoro had a bear hug on Miles Turner. Second foul on Isaac Okoro. Third team foul on the Cavaliers. Halliburton will inbound right next to his head coach, Rick Carlisle. Halliburton throws it into Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard fires right side to Mathurin. Mathurin with 10 on the shot clock. Mathurin against Strus. Mathurin in the middle to Nembhard. Nembhard against Jerome. Long three, rimmed out, rebound, put back up and in by Nesmith.
That athleticism again, Tim.
104-98. Cavaliers by 6. 6:10 to go. Donovan Mitchell bounce on the baseline to Okoro. In the lane to Allen. Out front to Jerome. Jerome left to the lane underneath, and Okoro fumbled it out of bounds.
But Jerome hurried, Tim. Jerome panicked on that one. There was no need. The window wasn't big enough. You had a shot. Take the shot.
Here's Nembhard against Allen. Nembhard bouncing the lane. Turner hooks on Strus. Left it short. Great defense by Max Strus. Rebound Allen. Gave it off to Jerome. Ty Jerome through the center circle. Jerome sideline left. Jerome against Nembhard. Jerome around an Allen screen. Jerome into the paint, fumbled the ball, loose on the floor. Mitchell and Nesmith down to get it. It deflects to Halliburton, back to Mitchell, goes out of bounds, off Turner.
Who was the hustle man?
Everybody.
You're exactly right. Donovan Mitchell right there, Tim.
I mean, there were bodies all over the floor. The Cavaliers, they're running low on fuel, but they're still in the lead. 104-98. Timeout Cavs with 5:27 to go. 6-point lead. Cavs will have the ball when we come back on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
The Cavs are proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs as their American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From the appliance homes to aircraft carriers defending our freedom, their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product and championing the best practices for the industry, the environment, and for their people. Cliffs is the champion for American steel. Learn more. Visit cliffsteel.com.
Maxwell in concert. The Serenade Tour 2025. Saturday, August 16th. Rocket Arena. Maxwell. With special guest, Lucky Day.
The natural gas leak? Enbridge Gas Ohio reminds you, first move your feet, then call when you're down the street. A gas leak might have a smell like rotten eggs, or you might see blowing dirt or bubbling water. A leaking pipeline might also make a hissing sound that you can hear. And whether you're an individual or contractor, state law requires you to call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. For more safety information, visit enbridge.com, keyword natural gas safety.
Big news, Cavs fans. Score big this season with Cavs Rewards. Link any existing credit card or debit card so you can earn and unlock exclusive Cavs experiences and prizes. Rewards include a trip to an away game, access to courtside seats, Cavs memorabilia, custom jerseys, and more. Join Cavs Rewards today and start earning points with purchases at the Cavs Team Shop, concessions at Rocket Arena, and other preferred Cavs Rewards locations. Visit Cavs.com/rewards to sign up for free and start earning.
Shepard back in the middle. McDonald. TJ's got an open 3. Missed it, though. Rebound grab by Jared Allen.
I like it, Tim. Fatigue is a factor.
18 points, 8 rebounds for Jared. Jared down the lane. There's points 20! Jared Allen with that throw flying in the air. Crushes it. Mitchell on the right sideline. Bounce to Okoro in the lane. Allen, pow! Great dish from Ice. There's some big moments for Jared Allen tonight. Double-double, 22 points, 11 rebounds. Jared with his 4th double-double of the playoffs, 2nd time in postseason that he's had 20 or more points. Cavalier fans are up on their feet, trying to fuel this team down the stretch. Cavs by 6, 104-98, 5:27 to go. It'll be Isaac Okoro to inbound in front of the Cavalier bench. Okoro looking. 2 on the clock. Got it into Strus. 3 in the corner. No. Rebound loose. Grabbed by Siakam. The Cavaliers had to get a quick shot. After the scramble for the loose ball, there was only 2 on the shot clock when they inbounded. 5:10 to go. Nimhart, right wing jumper, no. Rebound, put back up, no by Turner. Turner hooks, missed it again. 3-point blank bunnies that were missed by Miles Turner. Cavs by 6 with the ball. Donovan Mitchell running the lane, scooped it up and rolled it home.
That's where the money is, Tim.
How about 42 for Donovan Mitchell?
In the paint.
Cavs
at
by
the rim.
Cavs by 8. Nimhart just ran into Strus.
And he gave the foul.
And a blocking foul on Strus.
I think you got to show that.
And Nimhart has a chance for an and 1. Oh, he threw the elbow right into Strus's chest. But Jim, we've seen that. They've allowed that clear out.
Everywhere, especially with the Celtics and their 2 superstars, they let you clear guys out.
Nimhart swishes the free throw. Wow, 3-point play. Cavs by 5. Timeout situation. Cavs with 2. Indiana with 3. 4.5 to go. Cavs up 106-101. Okoro into the forecourt. Okoro against Halliburton. Okoro on the handoff to Strus. Max down the lane. Max had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And the Cavs cannot believe there wasn't a foul call.
Well, give them the ball. Give them the ball. What are they waiting for?
I think Indiana was thinking about challenging whether the ball went off the Cavaliers.
Well, you're giving them enough time to challenge it.
Here's Donovan Mitchell looking to inbound. Right side Strus. Strus banks, scores one of the lane.
In the paint, at the rim.
Max Strus has matched his playoff career high of 20. 108-101, Cavs by 7. 4:10 to go. Nimhart, left wing against Allen. Nimhart, right of the key, bounce in the lane, Turner. Turner spinning, banking, and scoring with the left hand.
Well, he missed 2 out of 3. We'll take that.
Cavs by 5 with under 4 to go.
Making him work, Tim.
Mitchell, lob right side to Okoro. Ice right in front of the Cavalier bench. Okoro, run of the lane. Okoro in heavy traffic, and he got fouled by Andrew Nimhart. So that's going to put Isaac Okoro at the free throw line. Cavs have been in the bonus for a while.
Yep. Okoro staying aggressive, Tim. But he's got to watch himself from this perspective. You don't want to get yourself in trouble, and then no one's around to bail you out. This is a very aggressive Pacer defense.
Okoro hits the first free throw. Pressure free throw there from Ice.
And when it's 5-on-5, Tim, those windows are small. They're open 1 second and close the next. And everything is moving faster.
Okoro, good job in the second. With 2
big time, huh?
Free throws from Isaac Okoro. The lead's back to 7 with 3:40 to go. Nimhart, cross court right corner. Neesmith, open 3, swish. Neesmith hits a huge 3-ball. And the Cavs lead is down to 4. 110-106 with 3:25 to go. Donovan Mitchell right in front of the scorer's table. Mitchell, run of the lane, into the lane. Chuck puts it in. Donovan, double 4s. 44 to make it 112-106. 3:10 left. Halliburton out front against Allen. Halliburton down the lane. Runner, no. Rebound scooped up by Max Strus. Kenny says push it down the floor. Cavs by 6 with under 3. Mitchell left to the lane. Donovan had it knocked out of his hands. No foul. Out of there with it, Halliburton. Halliburton to the other end. Bounce to Turner. Left wing. Nemhart's 3. No. Rebound Okoro. 2:40 to go. Cavs by 6. Okoro shoved it ahead to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell tells everybody to calm down. Mitchell out front. Neesmith just landed on top of him. And a foul will be called on Aaron Neesmith.
Are they going to check that for flagrant, Tim? How in the heck he get his leg that high?
Boy, Neesmith almost ended up with a piggyback ride from Donovan Mitchell. And here goes Donovan Mitchell back to the free throw line where he is 13 of 15 tonight. Mitchell with 44. Donovan had a 21-point first half. He had 15 in the third. He's got 8 in the fourth. Line right. Basket in front of the Cavs bench. First one, no. Big bounce off the back of the rim.
Yeah, he's trying to breathe, Tim. Trying to breathe and keep his poise on his stroke.
And the crowd trying to urge him on. 2.5 left. Mitchell stepped away from the line, as Jim said, took a couple of deep breaths. That second free throw, good.
We'll take it.
45 for Mitchell. Cavs by 7 with 2.5 to go. Nimhart on the left side. Nimhart against Jared Allen. Nimhart leaning into the paint. Got it out front to Turner. Turner against Strus. Turner left to the lane. Tough shot. No. Rebound Dean Wade. 2:05 to go, and the Cavaliers are up by 7. Mitchell, left corner to Strus. Drives the baseline. Up, under, no. Rebound Turner. Under 2 to go. Cavs still with that 7-point lead. Siakam bangs into Mitchell, and he banked it home, and a foul to go with it.
And Tim, the Cavaliers are exhausted. They had time to get back and build a wall, and they couldn't. They were so tired, so fatigued, and the athleticism of the Pacers is coming through down the stretch.
Foul on Donovan Mitchell was his third.
He can miss. Siakam can miss.
Siakam, 2 of 2 from the line tonight. 78% in the playoffs, and he missed it.
Yeah, Tim, they've done a good job on him tonight.
Rebound Wade. Cavs with the ball and a 5-point lead. Mitchell, right of the lane. Donovan in traffic. Shot puts it up. No, but he got sent to the floor again. And Donovan Mitchell will make his way to the free throw line for free throws number 18 and 19 on the night.
And he's getting hit, Tim, because Naismith is taking it personal in the second half. And Donovan has stayed strong.
This is the 6th time in his career that Donovan's had 40 or more in a playoff game. And he swishes that first free throw. The will of Donovan Mitchell tonight to will his team to this victory if they can hang on.
And that's what this is about.
This is a huge free throw to make it a 3-possession game. Second one. No. He follows it. And then he went to go up and it got knocked away by Siakam. Oh, Donovan grabbed the rebound and he tried to follow it up.
No three-pointers.
Here's Nembhard, run of the lane, driving and scoring.
Okay, we can live with 2, but you don't want three-pointers.
114-110. Cavs by 4. Strus needs some help in the backcourt. Got it into Okoro. Okoro against Halliburton. Cavs by 4 with 1:20 left. Okoro gets it to Mitchell in the center circle. Mitchell being harassed, spins out of it, double team, cross court to Strus. 3, got it! Max Strus! He got loose and buried it! Max Strus with the 3-ball to make it 117-110 with 1:06 to go. Mitchell found Strus, and Strus absolutely buried it.
And Tim, he shot that with the same stroke that he had in the first quarter. He's playing to win the game. There was no hesitation. What about Donovan? They double-teamed him as you knew they would. He didn't force it. He found the open man.
Just a Herculean effort from the Cavaliers tonight. Without 2 all-stars in Darius Garland and Evan Mobley, a candidate for 6th Man of the Year in DeAndre Hunter, and yet led by the incomparable Donovan Mitchell, who has put together a 46-point, 9-assist, 5-rebound game, along with Max Strus, 23 points, Jared Allen, 22 points and 11 rebounds. And even unsung Sam Merrill with his career playoff high of 14. The Cavs are 66 seconds away from evening up this series at 1 game apiece.
And it always comes back to defense, Tim. At some point, you got to get stops.
It'll be Nembhard to inbound. Indiana's down to 1 timeout. Nembhard standing right next to Rick Carlisle. Nembhard looking, lob out front to Halliburton. Halliburton gets by Okoro, drives and scores. So Tyrese Halliburton makes it 117-112. And now the Cavs will take time as Isaac Okoro was having some issues getting the ball inbounded.
Yeah, and you don't want to look at Donovan, Tim. He's dragging. And you don't want to give it to him to bring it up the floor because you need him to score it once you get there.
1:03 left, Cavs by 5. Cavs will have the ball when we come out on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
That's the sound of a perfect paint project with Sherwin-Williams. Whether your next color play is a daring slam dunk statement like edgy gold or a smooth and rich touch like fine wine, Sherwin-Williams has the perfect hue to up your game. With more than 1,700 colors, your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams has got you covered with the very best paint. Sherwin-Williams, the official.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is TSI Mike, and now that we've got your attention, we're bringing you every single game of the NBA and NHL playoffs while supporting SickKids Hospital in Toronto through our Playoff Pulse campaign. Let's grow our global community. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell, and join the action.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Joe Bowen here, voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Playoff Pulse on Toronto Sports Insider is all about playoff thrills and making a difference, with 100% of Leaf playoff stream revenue going directly to SickKids for their life-saving treatments and research. We're aiming for 100,000 insiders to boost our impact. So subscribe now and be a part of this incredible movement. Holy Mackinac! Let's show SickKids Hospital we're here for them. Join us today.
Hey you, yeah you, Easton Cowan, Leafs prospect here. I'm loving these Playoff Pulse live hangouts. Subscribe and turn on the bell to catch every game. Keep the chat buzzing and let's cheer for SickKids together. See you in the chat.
With under a minute to go, Mitchell shooting 2. Bullseye on the first. 47 for Donovan Mitchell. Dean Wade checks in. Cavaliers will put their best defensive team on the floor right now as they go with Mitchell, Okoro, Strus, Wade, and Allen.
And look for the early three by this Pacer team. You're waiting to set up, and they're pulling up from three-point range.
Mitchell, perfect on the second. 48 for Donovan Mitchell. Cavs by 7, 54 to go. Halliburton right down the lane, bounce to Siakam in heavy traffic, spinning, missing, but a foul called on Jared Allen.
Oh my goodness.
So Jared Allen commits the foul to put Siakam at the free throw line.
Where'd he foul him? I think you got to challenge that one.
Cavaliers are telling Kenny don't do it. So there must have been some contact down there as Pascal Siakam shooting 2. First one. In and out! Siakam has missed 2 in a row. Here comes Jerome back in. Now they'll want Jerome on the floor and take Wade out for free throw shooting.
That's right. And also, Tim, for another ball handler. Yeah.
Yep. So the lead is still 7. 119, 112.
He can miss 2.
Siakam, deep knee bend, second one, no, but stuffed home on the follow by Neesmith. Mitchell is down. Donovan is down underneath the basket to the left.
Tim, I think he left too soon. They need to show that again.
Neesmith absolutely crushed the miss by Siakam.
You need to challenge that one, I think, Tim. He got there too quickly.
Boy, Mitchell is down underneath the basket to the left. Now he sits up. In the meantime, Tony Brothers, David Guthrie, and Nick Bookert are going to have a conversation. And now they're allowing Steve Spiro and the Cavaliers medical staff to go out and have a look at Donovan Mitchell.
I'd like to see it again,
so
Tim.
Siakam missed that second free throw as we look for the replay either on our monitor here in the church or up on the Humongotron. They haven't shown it. But Neesmith came flying in. And here's Tony Brothers.
The ruling on the floor is offensive basket interference. The play is under review.
So there you go. So, Jim, as you said, perhaps either Neesmith left early or he got to that ball while it was there's the replay.
Tim, he was all in the lane. Yeah, I'd like to see it one more time and go slowly, please.
Well, we are looking on the Humongotron. Now, it looks as though that ball did come off, actually. This may go Indiana's way. It looks like the ball did come off the rim. Again, on a missed shot or a missed free throw, you can't touch that ball while it's in this.
Right.
while it's in the cylinder or on the rim. And as we look at it here on the Humongotron, where they've zoomed in pretty close, it looks like it did come off the rim.
Oh, wait a minute. At the last second, Tim, he pulled back with his hands. Watch his hand. You can't see it with that speed.
So again, Tony Brothers is our crew chief, David Guthrie, Nick Booker, as they have a look at this. Now back in Secaucus, there's only one replay if there's only 2 playoff games going on this evening. Brian Forte.
After review, the ball is outside the cylinder when it was caught and put back in the basket. Therefore, the basket is good. It will be Cleveland ball under the basket with 47.9 on the game clock.
You got it. Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Heck of a move, wasn't it?
And Neesmith has made it a 5-point game. Now, I shouldn't say the only advantage, but an advantage for the Cavaliers right there. They got to take a few deep breaths. Yeah. In essence, that ended up being about a 2-minute timeout where the Cavaliers could collect themselves. Cavaliers, as we mentioned, just kind of running on fumes right now. 119-114. 114. 119-114. Indiana has not led since they were up 9-6. Strus running the baseline, got it into Donovan. Donovan in the backcourt. He got called for an offensive foul.
No way.
As he ran in to Neesmith.
Oh, these got to be joking. Oh, my goodness.
So Mitchell got the inbounds pass, turned to go up the floor.
Get up. Offensive foul. The player's under review.
Get up, Neesmith. I don't think he touched him.
And now they're going to look at it to say, was it flagrant? Wow.
Oh, no.
So here we go again. We're going to have another replay as Tony Brothers will connect with Secaucus, New Jersey. Brian Forte is the only official at the replay center tonight. As, of course, there's this game. And then game 1 between Golden State and Minnesota.
What's the worst that could happen, Tim? 2 free throws and the ball, right?
Yeah. So this is a huge review right here. As Donovan spun to go down the floor.
He threw his jaw in there to catch the blow. He sold it, Tim.
And now they're going to see if it's a flagrant. Let's hear from Tony. Well, first he's going to check with the scorer's table.
After review, as Mitchell turns, it's a basketball move. Therefore, it's not a flagrant foul. It's an offensive foul on Mitchell. It will be Indiana ball on the side.
Thank you, Tony.
Well, that's the old good news, bad news. It will be Indiana ball, and we've got 45.9 to go. Cavs up by 5, 119-114. So the Cavaliers, they've had about 3 seconds of basketball in the last 6 minutes.
And they took Donovan out, Tim. Give him some kind of a breather.
Nembhard will inbound. So the Cavaliers have on the floor Okoro, Merrill, Wade, Allen, and Strus. Nembhard throws it in the backcourt to Tyrese Halliburton.
Watch the 3.
Halliburton lost the ball, scoops it back up. Allen right with him. Halliburton driving on Allen. Halliburton blocked by Allen! And it went out of bounds off Jared's foot. Oh, what a block by Jared.
Incredible block, Tim.
And Indiana will get the ball as it went off Jared's foot. 35.1 on the clock.
Here we go.
Inbounds goes to Halliburton. Halliburton, right side Nembhard. Nembhard, right of the key, left wing Siakam. Siakam drives, scores with the left hand. Makes it 119-116. Strus in the backcourt. And the Cavs got time. Cavs were close to a 5-second violation.
Real close, Tim.
Cavs get time. Their lead is 3.
Go ahead. No, you're grooving, babe.
119-116.
And, Tim, now they're going to take it at half court because that pace or pressure coming up the floor, I don't trust any of our ball handlers. You know, there's no Darius Garland who could push it up the floor. So you got to take advantage of the ruling. Take it at half court. Even though the distance is shorter, things are going to be moving a little bit faster. That gives our best opportunity, I think. You're in bonus situation. Stay strong on your drive. Stay strong on your passes.
It'll be interesting to see what Rick Carlisle does right here because the Cavs cannot run this clock out. Now, the differential is only 3.5.
You're exactly right.
So does Rick Carlisle say, okay, we'll commit the foul. Obviously, they're going to go for a steal, number one. Right. Cavs are out of timeouts. But
keep rolling, baby.
But if they don't get the steal, do they then set up defensively? Or do they turn this into a foul shooting type of scenario?
I don't know if he's that kind of coach, Tim. I would because you're on the road and you have momentum.
Donovan Mitchell has checked back in. Just a remarkable performance tonight from the Cavalier All-Star in 35 minutes. 15 of 30 from the field, 17 of 21 from the free throw line, 48 points. Here we go. Cavs advance the ball. Strus looking, and it's stolen by Nembhard. Cavs didn't have a timeout left. That's why Strus had to lob it in. Indiana's down 3. Do the Cavs foul? Here's Halliburton out front against Jerome. Halliburton into the paint. And he ran into Mitchell and a foul.
Come on, man.
Foul will be called.
Whoa.
So that'll put Halliburton at the free throw line. Well, it looked like Donovan went straight up.
He did, Tim, right there. And he just lost the ball.
So Halliburton shooting 2 with 12.4 on the clock. Swishes the first.
Two questionable calls, Tim, by this official.
And keep in mind, the Cavs do not have a
they got to get it in, huh?
Yes. It's a 2-point game, 119-117. Cavs will have to get it in. Halliburton missed the second, but the rebound's grabbed by Halliburton. Halliburton brings it out front. Indiana can play for the tie or the win. Halliburton, 2 on the clock. 3, got it! 1.1 to go. Cavs down 1. Strus into Merrill. Half-court shot blocked. And Indiana has won this game in unbelievable, stunning fashion. Absolutely unbelievable. Indiana takes a 2-0 lead in this series as the 3-ball is made by Tyrese Halliburton. It went through with 1.1 on the clock. Cavaliers did not have a timeout. And incredibly, Indiana, after trailing by 20, twice in the ball game, rallies in the fourth quarter of play. They just kept coming. They outscore the Cavs 36-21 in that fourth quarter. Tyrese Halliburton with a 3-ball to win it. Indiana 120. Cavaliers 119. Indiana now up 2-0 in this series as the Cavaliers couldn't quite hang on. Just an incredible effort tonight from the Cavaliers. But Jim, Indiana just wouldn't go away.
And Tim, it all started in the second half, really in the second quarter, where they picked up their defense. The same defense they played the game before was to pressure our guard play because they knew that we would short Darius Garland. And the pressure got more intense. The game became more physical. But the second shot opportunities, that all we had to do was get the rebound, and they would have fouled you. You know, they would have fouled you, put you on the line. and we could not get the rebound. With that lineup, we could not get the rebound. And the Pacers showed incredible courage, Tim. A couple times you talked about it. 20 points up Cavs twice in a foreign place, and they just kept fighting and making shots.
Wow, this is one that will hurt. And the Cavaliers now find themselves down 0-2 to Indiana, with the series shifting back to the Gainbridge Center for Game 3 on Friday night. That is a crushing loss for the Cavaliers. There's no two ways about it. The last time Indiana had a lead in the ball game was 9-6 in the first quarter of play. And the Cavaliers, playing on grit and heart, basically running on fumes in the final few minutes, just couldn't quite hold on. Pacers win it 120-119 to take a 2-0 lead in the series. Tyrese Halliburton with a 3-ball with 1.1 to go off a missed free throw. And it lifts Indiana to the 1-point victory. Jim, some final thoughts before we send it down to Mike Snyder and Brad Sellers?
Tim, these are the kind of games that come down to 1 or 2 points. These are the kind of games that possessions is 9/10 of the law. The Cavaliers had a scenario, and we just covered it. You know, you get the rebound, they foul you, you make 2 free throws, and basically the game would have been over. That's how close this game was. It's these kind of games come down to 1 or 2 possessions. Who can execute at the end of games? Cavaliers being short 2 all-stars and a very significant player, and they just didn't have enough.
Jimmy mentioned missed rebounds. Aaron Nesmith with the thunderous dunk off the missed free throw.
Possession.
Yep, and then the missed rebound at the end, which led to the Halliburton
possession
3-ball to win it.
That's right. Both at the free throw line, Tim.
Pacers win it 120-119, and they now have a 2-0 lead in this series with the next 2 games at the Gainbridge Center in Indianapolis. This was a crushing loss for the Cavaliers. All right, that's going to do it from the Joe Tate Perch. As Mike Snyder and Brad Sellers are standing by, I want to let you know that tonight's Game 2 between the Cavs and the Pacers here at Rocket Arena was brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cavaliers, by Huntington, home of asterisk-free checking. More at huntington.com/yourmoney. By McDonald's, your change at McDonald's can help families with children who are ill. Just round up. And by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Marty Allen, time to roll the closing credits music. All sorts of people to thank. The Vice President of Broadcasting and Engineering for the Cavaliers is Joe Fritchen. Senior Director of Broadcast Services, Ryan Boo Banks. The Coordinator of Broadcast Services is Cheryl Zivich. Huge thank you, of course, to Marty Allen and Kurt McLaughlin down below. The dynamic duo, Marty, Technical Director, Kurt McLaughlin, Senior Producer. Of course, a huge thanks to the engineering staff at Rocket Arena that engineers excellence night in and night out. Casey Coolis, Pete Berman, Joe Sweeney, Stacy Knox, Jim Jones. A great big thank you to you. And, of course, the biggest thanks goes to you, the listeners. What a game. And, again, crushing loss for the Cavs. 120-119. Pacers win it on a 3-ball with just over a tick on the clock. Series will shift to Indiana, Game 3, Friday night at Game.
What's up, basketball fans? Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight here on TSI for the Cavs and the Pacers. Game number 1 went to Pascal Siakam, our former Raptor, and the Pacers Game 2, though, different story so far, with the Cavs showing that they mean business, trying to even this series up. We appreciate you being here. If you're looking for the hockey game, we are broadcasting the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals with a live hangout on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Make sure you head over there. The link is in the chat as well. I'm going to add it into the description right now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out our campaign here with Playoff Pulse and SickKids Hospital, and checking out our Sons of a Pitch Soccer channel as we go for 100K. We're getting so close. 99,338. Help us get to 100K. We'll see you back in the chat.
.com to find out more.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030.
Great talent, great continuity, and great togetherness. It's special.
We always had a good team. We always had a good group of guys. Like, no matter what, we have each other's backs.
Got a lot of great skill sets, a lot of great talents, a lot of great personalities.
That's really all that matters is how much we believe in each other and how much we believe in this team.
Ultimately, it's 2 months of work, and you got to go out there and do what you got to do and take care of business.
Cleveland Cavaliers basketball with Tim Alcorn and Jim Chones on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. To text us your thoughts or questions at 216-440-9566. For the postgame show with Mike Snyder and Brad Sellers. Your complete game recap on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Halliburton missed the second, but the rebound's grabbed by Halliburton. Halliburton brings it out front. Indiana can play for the tie or the win. Halliburton, 2 on the clock. 3, got it! 1.1 to go. Cavs down 1. Strus into Merrill. Half-court shot blocked. And Indiana has won this game in unbelievable, stunning fashion.
120 to 119. The air went out of the building here at Rocket Arena. As Tim called it there, the Cavaliers really leading all night long, severely shorthanded, hanging on. You could see they were just reeling down the stretch, and they could not close it out. Indiana made the plays in the final minute, and that was the one that put it away as Tyrese Halliburton drains the 3 with just over 1 second to go. 120 to 119, the final score. That's as crushing a loss as I can remember as the Cavaliers go down tonight in an effort that was really supreme on so many ways, but the Cavaliers just failed to execute in the final minute. Dunk after missed free throws played to the Pacers' favor, and the Cavaliers then couldn't inbound the ball. Some fundamental things, Brad, they did not execute down the stretch, and Indiana takes a 2-0 lead, but it's a crusher when you look at what the Cavs did all night without Mobley, without Garland, without Hunter, and an incredible performance by Donovan Mitchell goes for naught.
Well, we had an opportunity, Mike, to come away with a win today, and we had played a masterful game, really just to be in the ball game where we were and to have a chance to close it out down the stretch fatigue on everyone's face, everyone's body. I mean, they were trying to get the last bit of energy out of themselves, but obviously down the stretch, the crucial mistakes, the inability to get the ball in bounds, the inability to take care of the basketball, the inability to get a stop when you needed it. It was just too much to allow us to have a chance to win the game out the stretch.
Well, it was there, and they just a couple of things. You know, I'm sure some of it is, the fatigue. As they pushed long minutes out there and really went with combinations we had not seen all year, and they just did not execute in Indiana. They stayed with it all night, to their credit. The building was rocking. Cavaliers led by 17 after 1, by 11 at the half. They led by 14 going into the fourth. They had a 7-point lead when Strus hit a 3 with 1:06 to go. You thought the Cavs were just on the verge of putting this away. But Halliburton scored 3 seconds later. Cavs took a timeout. Mitchell gets fouled. He makes a couple of free throws. And then the Cavs actually did get a stop. Siakam misses 2 free throws, and this was a key play. They reviewed it,